You either sink or swim.
Just be yourself. Believe.
Don't sink.
Just blink. Once or twice. Open your eyes.
Not that many times.
Don't stop.
You look weird.
Stop. Okay.
Now you haven't blinked in a minute. That's creepy too.
Breathe.
There you go. You okay?
Okay.
It's all okay.
Ancient secrets.
All of the secrets
Wisdom.
that are held.
Knows ancient wisdom. Secret. Elders.
Old as time. Ancient as wisdom itself.
Ancient wisdom. Secret. Elders. Shh.
The wisdom itself is so old that it is wise.
Do you not understand? Do you understand now?
Well-aged wisdom.
Do you understand the wisdom?
Never dries.
That is coming out of my mouth right now.
Here, little mama, let me wisdom in your ear.
Let me wiggle a little wisdom in your ear real quick. Let me get it in there. Just come here. Let me get it. Let me get that wisdom in your ear.
Pow, 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 pow.
Ow, ow.
Popping off like the 4th of July.
About to smoke a bowl, get high.
Do it. Well, that ain't gonna pop,
Is that what you wanted?
Is
that what you like?
But somehow you still put stank on it, even though you're just making noises. I can hear you mocking the noises that are coming out of your own mouth. Is this what I'm doing? Yeah, you're totally doing that. Oh.
Well, fuck you.
Chimichangas. Shout out those chimichangas, deep fried burritos.
Hit the like button while you're coming in and getting comfy.
Get comfy. We're about to do a thing. Let's do it.
You know what? Maybe not. Bye. You know what? Maybe
Never see
not.
you again.
Maybe next time.
Say hello to say goodbye.
Just come in to just go.
If you come and just go. You just come and say bye. Hello, bye. Skank.
Do the skank. Yeah.
Pump a skank.
Just pop a skank over here real quick. Pop a skank with me. Talk to me for a minute.
Do the
Sit down. Take a rest.
Do the Charlie Carver. Looking like a doofus. Got a
Charlie
doofus
Carver.
face. I'm sorry. TBA on your lifespan, bruh. Come from weak
Let's watch
stock.
Johnny Depp be a little bitch. Here we go.
It's Saturday. The best day of the week. It's when we gather to laugh.
Gather together.
Shout out moms. Doing the real work in this world. Moms.
Shout out grandmas.
All grandmothers. except the
Grandmothers
shitty
were
ones.
mothers and daughters and sisters. Maybe brothers. You never know
Yeah.
who you're looking at or who you're talking to. Don't
What
assume.
if daughters was reversed and it was great grandmothers? Be good to your great grandmothers.
I wanted great. I wanted
Someday
grandmothers
they'll
that were
die
great.
in a
Yeah.
grave. Yeah, well, that'd be the same message.
Let's watch some of this nonsense.
Coming in hot and heavy. Johnny being wild. Oh, he's trying to sneak behind the.
Oh yeah, she's sneaking.
cup.
Just setting my phone up behind. Oh,
He's just weirdo. He's kicking a door the wrong way. He kicked it this way, where it's against the hinges. That's your first mistake right there, bro. He's got that. He's got like a classical guitar up on his wall, like he's in Mexico. He's got that vibe.
He does look like a. He looks like the butch one in a lesbian couple that works at the turquoise and beaded leather shop.
There he goes. He's a little, get out of here. I think him in that cabinet. That's when it just flies off. And he's got this like outlaw vibe
so
to him, right?
she's saying some stuff. I want to hear what she's saying. I gotta pause the music.
You in here?
No.
So then nothing happened to you this morning.
Yeah, you're right. I just woke up and you were so sweet and nice.
He's so
sassy.
He's being so sassy.
Sorry.
Did something happen to you this morning?
Oh, shit.
I don't think so.
Oh, he's drunk at like 8 in the morning.
Something. He had a bad morning.
That's the thing.
You want to see crazy? I'll give you fucking crazy.
Oh,
Here's crazy.
Here's crazy.
Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy.
Have you drunk this whole thing this morning?
Oh, you got this going. You got this going.
oh
Oh,
shit.
really? Really?
This doesn't even seem real at this point. This is weird. Is he stepping on it in the trash can or something?
Didn't it? You were smashing shit.
Oh, yeah. This
Yo,
guy.
she got it.
I mean, yeah, it's always smart to be filming people being crazy because
Yeah, ABF. You know what I'm saying?
If it's your
Always be
word-
filming.
yeah, if it's your word against theirs and they're really being crazy, turn your phone on.
Dude, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 175th episode of A Drink and a Joint. That's Tobe.
This is my boy Dave.
What's happening? I'm his boy Dave. We're hanging out. Welcome. Hit the like button
Yeah.
if you're in the stream. And if you're listening to this in the future on any of the podcast platforms, please give us a 5-star review because it helps us out a lot.
Absolutely. You can slowly watch me go off
You're
into the distance.
sinking.
I'm sinking over here and I'm trying to swim.
You're sinking when you should
You know,
be. But why aren't you
Sinking
doggy
when
paddling?
you should be swimming, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I was the best, though. Speaking of, treading water.
You were the best at treading water.
Oh, yeah, dude. I
You
did
only,
the longest.
I only got a little bit of water in my mouth. I was so good.
Yeah,
Oh my
like,
God.
I could do it so long.
Tiny little bit.
And so, I could be lost in the ocean longer than you probably.
Probably. But you would be drinking that water, though.
By the end of it, I'm going to be barely above water, but I'll make it a little longer.
Let's see. Well, let's say hi to everybody. We got Dabber. What's happening? We got Dominic.
first
What's
as
happening?
always.
We got Dave. We got John. We got Homer.
Okay, Homer's reluctant on it, see.
Yeah.
Like, last night at your mom's, right?
Let's see. Sounds like rich and famous. Home movies. Fuck yeah. This is the best non-divorce divorce case ever.
Are they not getting divorced?
You
Amongst
gotta
all
watch
this?
some of the trial testimony. She certainly seems like the crazy one. 6-year Toby. She kind of cute, but shitting the bed is a big no. Dominic,
Yeah.
he's the abuse victim, it would appear. Okay, so yeah, that's
We'll get into all that here.
Yeah.
We're just coming in slow and steady today. Not hot and heavy. Slow and steady.
although we did start hot and heavy.
Yeah, no, it got me a little. It was a little cringy. It was good. Sometimes you need a little taste of that. It's okay.
Oh no, he was just like trashy drunk. Oh, is this recording? You got this recording on me?
But it was
Is he
like too
crazy?
perfectly shot. It seemed weird, right?
No, but she was like also trying to hide that she was
Yeah.
filming.
So,
So I think that he's just theatrical. Again, he's an actor, so he
He's
gets
just an
big.
actor.
He gets big.
Yeah.
He's like sassy and he's emotional. Like
I think they're just
It
in
totally
a toxic
makes sense.
double psycho relationship. I mean,
yeah, they both probably just try to out crazy
they
each
should've-
other.
Yeah, it's like that's that whole thing. Only only one headshot in the household. What they say, there can only be one actor because like the industry is so corrupt that like it'll turn you against your partner, And someone has to be there level-headed with a normal ass job. Like that's why a lot of actors will date like assistant
normal ass
producer,
motherfucker,
or
people in makeup and shit. Yeah.
But they'll be in the field that's where they met. It's only people they know at a certain point. But it's like, yeah, they'll do it'll be an agent or something on the side that they don't directly work with. But
Casting director. I'm looking at you.
In acting. Because then it's like, yeah, you're doing this all the time. And I mean, his mind's fell apart. His mind has fallen apart completely over the years, probably. He's probably very insane.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean,
he's probably...
That makes the best actors. I mean... it would make sense.
But it's hard to say because we don't know. We only see what we see. And it seems like, because, in some of the footage that we're going to watch, he's probably completely sober, because he's on trial. Like, we're not watching him like morning drunk being sassy. We're going to be seeing him kind of like on his shit.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're actually going to kind of see.
Well, yeah. See the different sides of the many faces of Johnny
Depp. But I think that he's probably a little snarky. He's as we kind of saw, and like he's a
sassy bitch, and he's definitely the theatrics go too far, because this is just a little taste of he's probably breaking shit all the time when he gets mad, and that is just, I mean, some people I guess are like, that's fine, because again, actress maybe been around a lot of people like this. Maybe she's the same way and be breaking shit. So it's like, maybe it's just part of their relationship. But even that, it's like, wait, shouldn't that, once it gets to breaking things, that could easily get someone hurt. And
maybe
so
she's into fucking psychological shit.
But for like safety reasons, isn't it where like someone needs to step in or something if they're both being violent? Mm-hmm. I mean,
yeah. They should probably both go somewhere and cool off. Probably shouldn't be around each other.
My God, dog.
Yeah, maybe you guys.
I'm telling you, you need to be with someone that works at fucking.
Maybe you guys need to smoke or drink
Mac
together and chill out. Just chill out, bro. Hit some weed. Yeah, I thought that shit was crazy. But anyways, gonna take a hard turn. We'll come back to this. But we both finally saw The Batman finally came out on HBO, and we both finally saw that. And I want you to tell me.
I know that's one of your favorites.
Batman?
Yeah.
The Batman?
Yeah.
He's up there. I mean, like, of course.
That was your boy.
Batman was my guy?
Who's your guy?
Who's my guy?
You don't know me at all?
Are we talking DC Comics?
I mean, in
DC
general,
Comics.
you don't have a go-to? Like what's the first thing that comes to mind?
DC Comics, it's Green Arrow. For Marvel, it's Moon Knight.
Okay. Those seem pretty updated ones. Like from childhood?
From childhood,
It just wasn't Batman?
No.
So before both... Okay. I trust you. So before even the Green Arrow show was made, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I hated that show. I did not like that show.
Okay. I get it. I saw a piece of the show. That's all I know of it. Mm-hmm. I didn't really get into the Green Arrow one. But it has the Green Lantern vibes, right? Like, isn't there some power to the arrows? What happens with him?
He's Batman with a bow and arrow.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. Like a Robin Hood.
Yeah, but he's rich. He's a rich Robin Hood.
Not giving a shit about poor people anymore. Just his own personal vendettas. Don't you think Batman's kind of a shit though? Like, I think he's just a spoiled brat that, like, I mean, he's not doing any good except for himself. He's trying to.
Right. He's like
vengeance.
He's
not
punching
peace or justice.
Okay, so if we're talking about like in this movie specifically, It's interesting. He's called Vengeance more than he's called Batman, which is fucking weird. How did he successfully gave himself his own nickname?
Yeah, only the Bat. Well, he gave himself his stage name too, the Batman.
Did he?
I mean, people didn't call him that. The weird guy that lives in the cave.
But he keeps going around calling himself Vengeance, and like I guess he changed his name.
Oh, damn it! Vengeance is here. Fuck. Has shit to do today.
Yeah. Okay, so dude? I thought the bat suit was dope. Bat suit was great. It looked tactical.
Yeah.
It looked more like almost military. What did you think about the inflatable squirrel suit that he had on?
Oh, yeah. When he jumped off the top with it. I mean, I was kind of into it. It seemed more realistic somehow. Like,
I was like, where did it come from?
yeah.
Like, where
It's
did
just
it
built
inflate
in.
from?
Just on the belt. Maybe it's just.
Yeah, I mean, it was big. It was a lot of extra shit.
And I did like that even on that jump, right, when he tried to deploy his parachute, I like that they made him fuck up because it had a little less, if he had just landed peacefully,
Well, it's supposed to be his second year as Batman. He's supposed to have only been doing it for 2 years.
So are they redoing the very first movie? Was the very first Batman called The Batman?
No, this is the first movie called The Batman.
Okay.
It was just called
And I don't
Batman.
like that they kept calling him The Batman, even, right? They didn't refer to him as Batman.
Right, because he's the only one. He's the Batman. Mm-hmm. Maybe they just end up shortening it in the next one. Maybe the next one will just be called Batman.
I even think that I don't remember the exact moment, but I remember it being awkward enough to remember it.
Are there about to be spoilers? I mean, there's not. I don't think we're gonna. There's not really. I didn't think we were gonna necessarily spoil the ending. Like, we won't spoil the ending. There's nothing like.
We're just talking about what we felt about the vibe of it.
Yeah.
More vague than that.
I think the flying squirrel suit thing is in the trailers though. That was a really cool shot. The way it was like doing the GoPro on his head thing. I thought that was dope, and I really did like that he fucking crashed. That was nice.
Made sense. Okay, I think we can talk about the Batmobile. I think that was in the trailers and shit, right?
I think that what they did for the Batmobile noise was use one of the Aztec death whistles because it sounds like a scream.
Really?
Like when the engine revs up, it sounds like someone screaming bloody murder. And because I remember I fell asleep for a second. And then I woke up to and just okay. And then I was like, that's the fucking Batmobile. But that scene that they released where he's like gaining on the penguin and holy shit.
Well, see, about the Batmobile, so again, the thing I kind of liked. So halfway through the movie, I was loving it. Just when they started to introduce like Riddler and stuff around that area. But the Batmobile wasn't classy. It didn't have that rich guy vibe like Ferrari, Lambo look like they always did. Like he always had good body work and fresh paint and all this shit. But this guy was a little more depressed and he was just trying to make something fast.
It's like fast and aggressive. Like it's got to have enough weight.
But it's like it wasn't finished. Like the body wasn't fully done. It wasn't pretty. And so I like that because it showed his parts, all the parts he was working on it with. So he was just he like would.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't done yet. He had just gotten it to that point, right? And so I guess he's gonna.
Why can I think of that word?
What?
Tinker. I kept wanting to say tinkle. He would tinkle with it. He would tinker with it over time and perfect it. And it like wasn't about the look to him. It was just about the fast vehicle that had a roll cage and could protect him, right? It's like. And I kind of like that it was like that because it made more sense that the Psycho would not care how cool it looked. You know what I mean? And it even went too far on the suit. I think it could have pulled back to be, like you said, it was tactical. So everything made sense.
Well, yeah, because he's a fucking dude. He has to be like fully covered. He's like fully covered.
So
and
everything makes
up.
sense.
Like,
but yeah, I think it would be less about the look in real life. This dude is insane.
Well, it looks a lot like, a few years ago, there was a dude who made an actual bat suit. Like what could be done, like to actually make it like, actual, like tactical.
Bulletproof?
It wasn't bulletproof. Like you could put bulletproof. It's like you could have plates in, but like it was also like cut proof. It was like made of the cut proof material.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of like that suit. This suit looks kind of like the one that kid homemade.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. So I thought it was kind of designed off that, and I really enjoyed what they did with the penguin.
Now, again, it's like I had to get used to it because there's no. I missed the comedy element of it being like Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even then, that's not a comedic thing. Like, he fucking eats a dude's face. Like, that shit was scary.
Back in the day. Yeah. But, And then, right, was that the last Penguin and Riddler? Or was there one in between this and that?
The last Penguin was Batman 2, and then the last Penguin was in like fucking Gotham. That TV show.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
But the Riddler?
the Riddler was also in that. He was like butt buddies with the Penguin.
Yeah, they have to be together.
And then there was
But
Jim Carrey.
Carrey was the one before that one.
Yeah.
See, it's weird just seeing it not being so comedic. And I guess I liked it because of that, but
The Riddler
The
being
less
less comedic.
Penguin,
Yeah.
right?
I just thought it was interesting that they kind of turned him into like a New York thug, like a mob thug.
Yeah.
Well, he's got that New York kind of talking to him, and it's like,
Yeah, he's always had the mob vibe. Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean,
so-
he ends up running mobs, but like it's just like back in the day, you always kind of hear him kind of doing that kind of voice and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I just wanted that.
true.
I wanted him to be like kind of like
Acting more like a penguin, man.
His
Why do they call you
name-
that? It's because you waddle around, you got a nose that's weird.
Is it
and
because
then
of the? Is it because of the nose?
the nose? He's big, so he waddles. The way he
So
talks.
it's super fucked up.
It's kind of like a bird thing. They're making fun of him.
Or is he a good dad and he's monogamous?
Penguin. You can always count on Penguin. No, just so he's Penguin and that the Batman. So not the Penguin. He didn't have a the in front of his name.
No, they just called him Penguin.
I think so. Because I feel like there was a weird moment. It's like, hello, the Batman. You know, I think
Yeah.
he was like direct at one point calling
What
him.
if it isn't the Batman?
Yeah.
It's probably some shit like that. I liked John Turturro was really good.
What did he play?
I was surprised to see him. He said he played
I don't know
Falcone.
people's names.
Falcone. He was the mob boss.
Yeah.
I
All the bird
I don't know
names.
why they didn't just give Catwoman a fucking mask.
Yeah.
They gave
the
her
shit
the
mask.
They
It
gave
was
her
like
a body. It was like a fucking
ski mask.
no. It was a fucking
regular
beanie,
beanie.
turned sideways with just a hole. Why?
I'm not sure.
They
about
gave her the
that.
cat suit, and Batman has a mask.
Yeah.
Why is Batman allowed to have like a fully?
But they see
formed-
that's what I was saying. Like they put so much. It's like she put a lot of work and money up into everything. It's like, but you can clearly see me. And here's a beanie.
It's just yeah. It was that was a little jarring.
Didn't make sense.
Okay, so they are going to do a Penguin like show. They're going to do like a Penguin show for HBO Max. They're also going to do like an Arkham show, and I think they're going to have all the people in it so that. Yeah, I think maybe the Riddler and the Joker.
Yeah.
Another shit. I really just liked the explosions. I mean, like, what do you think the story was?
What do I think it was?
Yeah, what was the story?
What kind of question is that?
I just want to know. I'm curious to
Okay.
know what you think.
What I took
the
from the
plot.
story?
What do you think the overall plot? Like, don't spoil the end, but what's the overall plot?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening?
Oh, this seems like a loaded question. I don't know why yet, but that's why it's loaded because I hasn't been fired yet. I think
This is kind of hard,
Batman's
guys. We don't
sad.
really talk about movies much.
No, yeah, this is different for me. I'm just trying to stay upright, stop sinking. No, Batman's sad boy.
Yeah.
Riddler and him are like very similar, but they really, if they could agree on whether to kill people or not, I think they'd be really good teammates. One of them needs to like convince the other one fully, and that's their only difference, really. They're after the same people.
Yeah.
you know. So I mean, it's just like that's what I took from it because I was like, I want y'all to work things out.
Yeah.
Y'all are powerful. He's a psycho. Batman
You
ain't
should
chill.
you just need to you need to put a collar on him and just kind of like get him to heal. Don't let him go all the way through it. Don't
No,
let him.
they just need to have a convo about, look, this is the reason why I don't kill him. I'm getting the same people, but I put them in jail is because murder. Right?
Well, there's like, but he can't be like, I did it. I don't do it because they killed my mama and daddy. Because he's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that.
He's past that. But in a way, Riddler's ahead of Batman. Batman's living the old times. Riddler's getting shit done.
Riddler's a little simp bitch though. He's a little fucking like
For Batman?
He's definitely a simp for Batman.
It's always leaving little notes.
Yeah, he's leaving little love notes, leaving him little puzzles
And
to solve.
it making them like live stream stuff. What did he stream before? Because it kind of implied that he had been a streamer.
That he's been doing it for a minute.
So what did he do
I
before
don't know,
the
man.
terrorist attacks?
Well, maybe he was like big on 4chan.
Yeah, it was something like
probably
that.
on 4chan. He's probably a little incel.
I got that vibe too. Oh.
Like that. I think there's like a certain way.
Certain way to sit that I don't know yet. We're figuring this out over here. Things are wily.
How to sit in chairs. We're just figuring things out here. This is our
Basic
R&D department.
things.
We're figuring out how to sit in
Yeah,
chairs.
we're testing these new chairs out.
Beta testing this new thing. Have you ever heard of it? It's called a
Setting.
setting.
I think it's called setting.
Setting down.
Setting down. Yes. I've
Aren't
heard
you
of that.
setting down to sit?
You can set shit down to sit down.
You can sit it down too, but can you set
You
it
can
down?
set your butt down.
Can you sit your
I
butt
think
down
you
though?
can set.
You can set. You can set.
Oh,
You can
this is
ready,
why I
set,
make
go.
big bucks. This I do love the vibe of this. I think it's so loose that it's just we're just hanging out. I
If
forgot
you
people
could
were
have
here.
seen any character in this universe of Batman, like this, because it's super noir. I liked how grounded it was. Yeah, I like how grounded you are. I liked how gritty it was. I liked that it was emo Batman. I could have gone without like the weird,
fuck Charlie Carver.
he played the twins. He plays those twins that work at the club.
And Max Carver. They're brothers and look a lot alike.
Oh, okay. So, I thought
played
they just
one of
had
the
one
twins.
guy. You know, it makes total
Same guy
sense.
twice.
Same guy twice.
Fuck
See,
the
look.
Cole Carver family, dog. Y'all look trash to me.
He's an angry ex-Twitch streamer. Nice.
Okay. So he did video games, but then he's probably racist or something. They kicked him off, you know. Since old story as old as Twitch.
Oh, damn, Dave. Found a
What?
bloated tick on me today. Thought it was a mole or something. Must have been on a few days. Then tonight started puking. Now I need to go get Lyme disease tested or
Oh,
some
shit.
shit. Damn.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. You definitely should get tested.
Get them
Not sure how.
antibiotics.
I'm not sure much more to say about it. Someone needs to look that.
Yeah. Need to go get that checked.
Yeah, I thought.
Some of these people are not in this movie.
No.
Some of these, I just look at the people that were in this movie.
Yeah, I don't recognize Vic Waghorn or Hyder Ali.
I like let's see,
Kenny
Hyder
Lee?
Ali, Kenny Lee Mbenefo, Bernardo Santos.
He's got a smirk.
He does. He's a little guy. You got Sid Sagar. I like the cut of his jib.
That's a goofy
I like
fellow.
him. I like him a
He's
lot.
about to fly away.
Yeah.
Damn.
Obi Matthew. What a good name.
Obi
Matthew. Juke Hardy.
Juke
Hardy.
He made that name up. He thought it was badass, and it's not.
In the 80s.
Juke
in the
Hardy,
80s,
yeah.
he got the name Juke
He wanted
Hardy.
he wanted to play football players. Mm-hmm. You know,
Burn Calacqua.
Matthew McConaughey. Who the fuck is
That
this?
is not in this movie. Peter McDonald, who are you? Yeah, I remember you. Some of these people you don't believe. Special Agent, this is a mom selfie.
That one's on a magazine. Someone took a picture of him on a magazine. That's bad. Why does he not have a headshot?
Where?
Lamore. You see, it's a picture of like the front of a magazine. It's like someone just.
Well, no, he's standing on a red carpet, Toby.
Okay, fair enough. It looked like they shadowed him out on a. It looks like a curved page because of the shadowing.
John Turturro looks happy. Dude, Alfred
he's a
was
good
great.
guy.
Alfred was great. I thought he was good too.
The Gordon was awesome. Jeffrey Wright.
Okay, so Jeffrey Wright. So you liked the Marvel What If?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was Uatu.
Okay.
He was the big-headed dude.
He's got a good voice.
Yeah, he do. Could not believe that was Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
I
no,
kept
I didn't
getting
know.
lost in it. I kept
didn't
trying
know.
to find it. Like, I kept
Really?
trying to see him. And, like, the only place you could really see him or hear him was, like, sometimes he would almost go Irish, just, like, at the end of words.
Okay.
And then his eyes. Like, you really have to, like...
You can't take a man's eyes away from him.
No. And then you had Suck Man.
Suck boy master.
Juke
Colin
Hardy.
Farrell.
Juke Hardy is a 1930s name.
Juke Hardy. Yeah. Dude, but yeah, John Turturro was sick in Severance. I did watch the last one of those.
Yeah.
That was a good mind fuck. It was a good in and out mind fuck there. You know? I'm impressed with this dude. And he knows what's up, you know? He
Does he?
he was in Mr. Deeds. What was one
You
of
talking about
his
John
things?
Turturro? John Turturro does know what's up. He's Jesus. He's the Jesus.
Yeah.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus. He was also Barton Fink.
What's one of his lines? In Deedsy. I need to watch that movie again.
Was it? You underestimate the sneakiness.
The sneaky. That's what he
Yeah.
was. He was fucking sneaky. But yeah. He's just got one of those faces, man.
Chop that wood. That's like my favorite line
Yeah.
from that movie.
Oh, man. That's classic. Sorry. Sorry for just bringing up Mr. Deeds all the time. We're
That was the
fucking
first time I
idiots.
ever saw JB Smoove. Because he had one of my other favorite lines in that movie.
Yeah.
Where he's like gets in the elevator and he's like, how's the elevator business?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it has its ups and downs.
Nice. It's such a good dad
And
joke.
then boobs.
Yeah. You know, that's a great moment there. Did I have any of his? Yeah, I know he played some of his music in that movie a lot. I feel like he played at the pizza place, right? Or
No,
no,
he
he
was
just did the
greeting
card,
cards.
the greeting
He's
cards.
a
He didn't
greeting
play his
card guy.
music
No.
at any point during that. Okay.
So were you cool with Twilight being Batman?
See, I didn't know he was in Twilight
You didn't know that dude was Twilight?
until after I was told. But no, I don't know. It didn't bother me because I've never seen it.
Okay.
It didn't clash. He did have a skinny emo vibe, which gave Batman a different feel instead of being bulky and bro-ish. And so I did like that. I liked how he played him.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be interesting to see how he kind of like has to start doing, because he's totally Batman. He's not really much of Bruce Wayne in the movie. You know what I mean? Like he only shows up as Bruce Wayne for that one thing.
He
for
hates
that
being
funeral.
Bruce Wayne. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because Bruce Wayne kind of like commingles to like get information at
Well, it's
big
like
parties,
Bruce Wayne's kind of
galas.
like a doofus. Like it's kind of like his doofus alter ego, so nobody thinks he's Batman. You know what I mean? Like he's got to be
Yeah.
kind of like the
I thought he was kinda
billionaire,
swap. Yeah, like
the
went to-
billionaire playboy, but he's kind of aloof. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be kind of vapid. He's supposed to be just
Yeah.
kind of like a little
no one
into
thinks too much
himself.
about him.
Right. So he's just
Makes
kind of like
sense.
billionaire playboy, like very surface level.
No one. He's a mystery wrapped in a riddle.
Yeah, trapped inside of an enigma husk.
But yeah, I liked the subtle change of that. It was pretty good.
But I wonder how they're going to approach it. I wonder how they're going to, because they're going to do another one. Of course they are.
Yeah.
So it's like, I wonder how they're going to approach him having to do that and bridge that gap. But yeah, we can stop talking about Batman now. I thought it was pretty good, but you didn't like the ending. It totally just sets it up for a sequel.
Yeah. Seems cheap, but I was yelling to do. I forget his name. Matthew something.
Matt Reeves.
Yeah, I was Matthew. I'm gonna talk to you like your mother talks to you. I hate this.
You just never really got into Batman. Doesn't seem like a genuine superhero to you. What's a genuine
Well, that's what I was kind
superhero?
of talking about. Like the whole, he just seems like self-involved. Is he doing something that's gonna better the city, or is he just trying to find the people that murdered his parents? I mean, I guess he does stop other bad guys along his way,
Yeah.
but I don't know what his intentions are. You know, it seems selfish, don't you think?
Right, he does for sure. Because you were just saying that like he calls himself Vengeance, but
Not justice.
Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe
he's in
now
the
he will
Justice
be.
League.
But maybe he'll be Justice. Now he'll be like, I'm Justice.
Yeah, he'll grow into Justice.
Yeah.
Something
So
to grow
I
into.
did. So is it better than the
And
Christian
see, I hate
Bale
Superman
reboot?
too for the same reasons. Like he seems like he's just got all
But
these
isn't
powers.
Superman
and he
your
acts
guy?
So,
I thought
no,
Superman was your guy.
no, dude. I hate Superman.
You're a Boy Scout. You're a good boy.
good old Superman.
Look at how you're
boy.
dressed right now. You're wearing
Of course, I love
a
Superman.
Dockers shirt. What kind of a shirt is that?
Probably. That's a Nautica shirt.
There's a
right
Nautica.
there, dog.
Okay. Yeah, the finest diligence.
But no, I always thought he was like kind of condescending and kind of a shit because he like has all these alien powers and he's not really helping. He's
Yeah.
like, again, very self-involved and wasting his time when he could be like helping the world, really. Mm-hmm. He just does little things that make him look good. Like, you know, he's just trying to flex in front of Lois all the time. Like, you know, show
Lois,
his
I just saved this
prowess.
cat. Save this cat
But
from a tree.
I wish I could tell you it was me, but you know it's me. By the way, I fuck, right?
Yeah.
Superman.
You could
You think he holds
terraform
back?
the deserts.
You don't,
You
you
could.
don't, he doesn't fully hold back while he's fucking, right? He's got a little bit of extra power that a human doesn't.
But it's like I feel like the only way he could actually have sex and impregnate Lois Lane is if he had kryptonite around to make him weaker, so his load wouldn't shoot through her like a shotgun shell.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It'd be so like
His
women
load
from his
has to-
planet
are you
are
kidding
just
me?
as powerful, right? So it's like everything's a little stronger. But is his spit crazy powerful? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
like a bullet.
Oh shit. That's not what they said. Like a speeding bullet of spit.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Superman.
are you kidding? He is
But-
Superman. He can
Yeah, see,
leap
that's
tall
not my
buildings
vibe
in a
either.
single bound.
There we go.
Yeah, see, you talk shit about
Like,
Superman.
honestly,
you get taken to the ground.
Over Batman and Superman, I'm picking fucking Riddler and fucking Legion of Doom. The entire Legion of Doom.
the entire Legion of Doom, but they're dumb. They always
What's
lose.
the dude? Lex
though.
Luthor.
Lex
dog.
Luthor is just a simp on Superman.
Well, no,
He's standing Superman.
because he can't get the powers. He doesn't have the natural powers.
He doesn't think it's right because he's like, I'm the peak of
I
humanity.
respect it more than Superman's game. Like, you know what I'm talking? Stop a speeding bullet. That's Superman.
For real though, it would just like probably decimate her
All
whole
buildings and stuff. Does he just when he goes off? Does he go through the window?
Dude, it breaks the sound barrier, my dude.
Oh shit! See, he could be doing some good with that. He needs to be doing. Also, why aren't you at home? Why aren't you with your own like people? What you have to be here all like big dick and humans?
Yeah. Well, no, his planet exploded.
Oh, yeah, whatever. I think they
And everybody,
rebuilt
all
it
of
or
his
some
people are
shit.
dead,
I
except
thought
for
they,
the
like-
city. There was one city that got saved,
Okay,
and
yeah, and
shrunken
they just-
down.
I thought there was something like he went to his home planet, reversed the time, and they were all good.
No,
but
in
then he-
Superman 1, he reversed time because Lois Lane died.
See, so selfish.
Yeah.
Not to kill Hitler, because you're the only person that could have killed Hitler.
You
bro.
could go back in time, take Hitler out.
You're the only one, and you won't do it. You're just for your girl. Like you're not gonna help the rest of us.
Well, I mean, like, he could definitely, like, what could he do? What could he do to save the world?
I mean,
he's
got a
super
lot of
strong,
power. I
super
mean, he
fast.
could do-
He's got
he could do
heat vision
something.
and cold ice breath
I felt like there were like little
and
little
shotgun
bits.
come.
There were like little bits to where it might show him like helping rebuild some of the buildings he fucked up
Oh,
with
you
his
think?
laser
I mean, he could
vision or
probably
something,
like
but
end homelessness. He could probably build shelters pretty quick.
see, that's something to help. You know, he could low key take out some very fucked up millionaires and use that money. Who knows? I mean, maybe vigilante style. Maybe he works for the people. now.
He's a Boy Scout though. He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't swing that way.
If he's a Boy Scout, then he still seems like he's not helping enough.
He used to stand for truth, justice, and the American way, but now he just says truth, justice, and something else. He got rid of the American way.
Yeah, because that's kind of weird for an alien to come
Yeah.
down and be like.
I mean,
like
he's
the
he's
space."
from Kansas.
Originally.
Well, he grew up in Kansas.
Okay.
He was a
dropped
baby.
there.
Yeah, he landed in Kansas as an infant,
Strong
and then
ass
was
baby.
raised as a corn-fed.
I
as
know
a
they
husker.
had like what was the one, Smallville?
Yeah.
With him being like a teen or something. They ever have baby Superman doing some ball and shit?
Baby Superman. I'm sure that
Picking
there's
up
like
goats and eating them. Eating entire goats.
Yeah, because everybody knows that one of Superman's powers is unhinging his jaw like a python and devouring anything in his path.
I don't hold it against him.
I mean, but he really holds back.
Yeah.
He could devour the earth like a black hole. He does have a black hole in his chest.
Yeah.
That's what that
It
S
could be
covers.
so easy. And he's just not helping nobody. I don't know. Again, I think the villains make more sense to me in the superhero worlds just because they seem more human.
But you love
And
Green Lantern.
Yeah, I love Green Lantern. That's the only like superhero I'm down with.
That's the only superhero you're down with.
Pretty much.
You've been liking Moon Knight.
No, yeah, that's a new one.
That's new to you.
I'd never heard of it before, you know. And I also felt super Mandela effect because I had not been paying attention to I hadn't looked at the logo fully, and I thought it was Moon Knight, like Night.
Yeah.
Until like episode 2, and I was like, are they fucking with me? It was one of those like everything switched.
Oh, okay.
But you know,
No, it was always a K.
that's what you would say though,
Yeah.
right? There's no arguing with delusion.
But no, he's a knight.
I get it,
Yeah.
and it makes sense either way. So,
No, it doesn't.
well, see, now it doesn't. It would have. There is no talking reason with me.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's been really good though. That one's fucking sick. Speaking of superhero talk, bro, welcome to Superhero Talk.
Yeah.
With young boys. We are the young boys coming to your life.
Get out of here, young boys. Get these young boys out of my life.
Yeah.
It's not something anyone should say.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be in the position where you need to, but if you need to, get them out.
You should get them out of there. I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Talking to you. Get them out of there. Let them out.
equestrian events?
Horses? Oh, you talking about fucking dude falling off the horse
What
and
is
becoming
that?
a quadriplegic?
Dang, okay.
You could have been Christopher Reeves, but you're Christopher Walken. Boom. You done? You bored?
No, I'm
You want
just
to go in
worried.
the
I
other
think-
room?
Yeah, I think.
You're just going to call it at 42 minutes.
No. So I think she left and the dogs are being crazy. Don't know what's going on out there.
All right. So do you need to go? Do you need to go check them?
I will real quick.
Okay. He's going to go check them real quick. And yeah, Christopher Walken is much better. Got dark there. I mean, come on. Come on. Guys, I'm going to take this moment just to let you know that we have a Patreon. Go join our Patreon. Patreon.com/Toby and Davey. It's pretty fun. For $5 a month, you get to watch some shows. We got an extra special, a drink and a joint like this show, but it's a lot more fucked up. We show a lot of stuff you cannot see on YouTube and probably just shouldn't see in your lifetime. It's gross. I don't suggest it, but it's there. And you also get this show called Flashback Flicks where we watch 2 movies live with you every month. And there's a playback, like we record them. So they're also there. There's a big whole just catalog of movies that we watch with you. They're there. You can go check that out. That's on Patreon. There's also a $20 tier where there's 2 more shows. Hot Shit, which is a game show where we watch the top charts of the day and rate them 1 to 10 to find out if they're hot shit or if they're hot shit. You know what I'm saying? And then there's also Rock My Soul. What do we do on Rock My Soul, Toby?
My soul's pretty chill. We listen to some dead music and talk about the lyrics.
That's right. We break them down line by line.
Do the damn thing.
That's right. So go check that out. There's also merch at realbird.company.site. We got a lot of cool stuff over there.
Absolutely.
Links are in the description, bitch. Check it out.
I'm being attacked tonight by my chair. It's attacking me. No, I
Just
always feel like I'm dropping a little.
shift
you know what I
shift
mean?
your butt back.
No, right here's good, I think. But you know, like after you get off a treadmill and your body still feels like it's moving really fast. Like I
Yeah.
constantly feel like I'm dropping now. It's an odd feeling.
You're just perpetually on the Hollywood Tower of Terror, my dude. Are you in the Terror Tower right now? You got sea
I'm in the
legs.
terror zone.
Christopher Walken in True Romance in the Eggplant scene is the greatest scene on film ever. It's a fucked up scene.
Yeah.
You are an eggplant. Yeah, it's super fucked up.
What is that?
That's the Sicilians were spawned by N-words speech
In what movie?
in True Romance.
Oh shit. We watched that recently, didn't
Yeah.
we? On Flashback. Okay.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe is dope. He's got crazy goblin face. He was the only person that could ever play the Green Goblin and the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't know why we've never gotten him as the Joker.
Yeah.
That smile is haunting.
True.
And then, like, did you guys ever see the movie Antichrist? It's a super fucked up movie. Do you remember that movie?
I think so.
It's one of those mind fuck movies where like there's like a fox in the woods that's talking to him like their kid died in a very like see you shifted your buttocks. You shifted your buttocks when you shouldn't have shifted when you should have clenched. You shifted when you should have clenched. Why do you bring it all the way up? Are you all the way up?
I was.
You should get it all the way up. And then find where the spot is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Find your spot. No, we can take time for this.
No.
We have time.
They're just going wild out there.
Hey! Hey! Stop! No!
There's some Xena left and there's some people walking around. I don't know.
People be walking.
Not sure where they're headed, but I know they're walking somewhere.
Yeah, where would you go if you just started walking? Which direction would you go, bro?
Which direction?
Yeah,
I guess you
just
start
out your door.
north.
Would you go left or right?
I feel like there's woods closer to the left.
Oh, you're just trying to get to the
I'll
woods?
go to the woods, yeah.
Yeah, go to the woods. I got a spot. Do you have a spot?
Got a little hole I worked
Have
on.
you ever you a burrow? Working on a burrow
Just like to
in
go
a
dig.
twig shack.
Are you getting a bowling league vibe?
No time to change. That I just got out of my bowling league because of my shirt? Is my shirt a bowling shirt?
I look like I came from an Easter breakfast and then
You look
opened
like
the
you
shirt.
woke up drunk and had to
rush to an Easter.
had to rush to an Easter breakfast. So you just grabbed the brand new nice shirt from your closet that you got last Easter.
that I forgot to wear because I woke up too late.
Didn't
It's
even
a whole
go to
backstory.
that one. Toby, you have to be a hunter.
Not currently. Not hunting anything at this moment, you know. But it's in my blood.
Michael says, was watching one of your live Chillin' Beat videos and was wondering if you had plans for a Clips channel playlist because there are some moments of gold in those long streams.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
a channel probably, but just
To start uploading them as shorts and stuff. You can totally do that and send them to us if you want to go through and get those clips and send them to us. You can do
it'd be
that.
a nice thing for like TikTok, Instagram, those little shorts of some clips and stuff. We're gonna work up to that. I gotta build to that.
Do not make yourself too available. A crow is an omen. What? What are you on about, Cinnamon?
Oh, a crow's an omen for a hunter? Because you're supposed to kill it?
Are you supposed to kill crows? I thought you weren't supposed to kill crows.
Okay. Leave those alone because they're murder already when they're together.
You remember what JL said? Those are goddamn death,
death
birds.
So if you bring death upon
That
death,
was the
though-
original name for our entertainment company was goddamndeathbirds.com.
Death bird. Oh.
Goddamndeathbird.com.
Like there's Welcome to Death Birds.
The feast of crows is upon us with the high noon. God damn it. Eat the crows.
Aren't you the Crow fan?
Yeah.
Aren't they making of The Crow?
They are making of The Crow, and the dude who played Pennywise is gonna be the Crow.
I like that, dude.
Yeah, but like, why is he always got to be in clown makeup? Why can't we just see this dude?
Oh, something about him.
He got a fucked up
He did
face.
get that smile, that weird.
Yeah.
So,
And I don't know how he's gonna do the Crow.
weird.
I mean, like, it's hard to. I mean, like, that movie is gold. We should do it for flashback flicks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little goofy and a little hokey and pretty emo, but like, so's everybody who's 12.
oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And the comic book is like really sad.
Is it?
It's like, yeah. So the dude who created the Crow, his name's James O'Barr. He's like, he started the comic book after his, I believe his wife died. So he's like, the whole comic book is about grief and like wanting like to come back from the dead and things like that. And like,
Okay, damn.
yeah. And so like, it's just real sad. And so I wonder if they're going to go more true to the comic book. It would be interesting to see that actual comic book be put on screen, because it's pretty different from the movie.
Yeah. It's be a lot more dramatic, probably.
Brandon Lee was awesome in that. Takes place in Detroit. Yeah, cool. What if the Crow starred Adam Duritz from Counting Crows? I like that.
Be into it.
But gray's his favorite color, not black.
Yeah, I don't know why I like that.
Because he felt so symbolic.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Damn. R.I.P. Counting Crows.
Ooh, the Crow and Lawnmower Man for the next flashback flicks. That's not bad. Those aren't bad suggestions. Lawnmower Man's pretty terrible.
I don't remember it.
It's kind of like a handicapped dude who does lawns, gets hooked up to a computer by Pierce Brosnan and turned into a whiz kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes over the internet, causes a big ruckus. You know how
Sounds
people
fun.
do. Boondock Saints also yeah, that would be a good one to do too.
To remake?
No, to watch flashback flicks.
Oh, okay.
Dude, could you imagine if they remade Boondock Saints now?
Yeah,
I don't
they
think you
tried to.
could. What do you
They did
mean?
a second.
Yeah, they did a second one like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, the Burbs for flashback would be perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think we have done that. Is that a Tom Hanks vehicle?
I know you guys like films about developmentally challenged individuals.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we like to watch we like to see
We like to be
ourselves
represented.
represented on film. Of course, we like to see people we can really like gel with and vibe with.
Rain Man.
Rain Man. Toby really liked being the little boy from Blank Check.
Yeah, that's a good dream.
Making out with an older lady.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it's super weird
They
that
didn't
that's
take that out.
a Disney movie and that's in there. Just some straight up
Little kissing.
little kid kissing.
A little mouth kiss there.
It was wet too. It was weird.
I think you remember
saw
too
the-
well.
It's visceral. It's in there. It's in there.
Yeah, what about Bob's a Great Movie? I'd like to do a mindfuck session to where we do something.
Yeah, we fuck our minds.
We'll do something a little weird. What's a good mind? We've talked about that before. There's
Yeah, I think last week we-
great mindfucks.
Well, you've got stuff like again, you've got the Requiem for a Dream. You've got stuff like The Matrix.
Something bad. We gotta find
Existence is pretty rough.
Okay.
And then you've got Strange Days. Is a mind fuck. Videodrome.
Those sound like pretty bad ones.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Flatliners is pretty rough. Yeah. Jacob's Ladder's a mind fuck. Yeah. But that's like one of the original mind fucks where it's like at the end of it you're gonna be like, oh, that.
Yeah. Dream sequence or something.
Nailed it.
Got it.
It was all a dream. That's it.
It's over.
Yeah, I talked about Requiem for a Dream, the old ass to ass. Interstellar's not
Yeah,
really
what
a
is that guy
mind
doing
fuck.
now?
What is that guy? He's probably dead. That was an old man. That was a very old man demanding ass to ass.
Yeah. Get what you pay for, I guess.
I mean, he was
Well,
waving a big old bunch of money around.
You go to the ass to ass party last night. Yeah.
Eraserhead, yeah,
Pretty
really.
nasty.
Any David Lynch, we could. I would really love to do Mulholland Drive. Do you remember when we got lost on Mulholland Drive?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It didn't seem to exist. It just went into dirt and we were in thick
Thick
grass.
grass,
All
yeah.
of a sudden, like the road disappeared.
We followed. We were supposed to be going to the dudes. They called him the dude because he looked like Jeff Bridges as the dude. We were going to his farm to play a show there at night, and because this was the dude who owned the Mint, is
Yeah,
the
and he was
club
doing
in
just a
L.A.
party.
He was just doing a party, and he wanted us to come play and sing and stuff. So we're trying to drive out there to go do this thing, and we're following maps, like we're following where it's telling us to go. And we turn, and then all of us, yeah, it's strange. It seemed
It was
like
regular road, and then just
Then-
slowly grass was coming up, and then it was just we were in grass.
'Cause
Like
for some
the
reason-
car wouldn't
yeah.
drive further. Like we were like, what the fuck?
yeah, it was fucked up. And then we ended up we ended up remapping it, and then it was like another 15 minutes away
Yeah.
down like some windy roads.
I don't like that shit. Like, there was a time I was trying to find this restaurant out of town, and the maps led us to this into this road, and it said get out and walk, like 20 feet or something like that, and it was just dark woods, and I was like, nah, I don't see anything in that direction.
Why would I?
It's like lead
There
me
is
to my death.
not a restaurant.
But that's, I mean, is that a thing as far as like,
food.
it can't be that hard to hack someone's phone and put directions to where you are in the woods, hiding, waiting for somebody.
But what? But like that's how. I guess that's how you get
That's how
them.
you lure your victims.
That's how you get that
to the
vic.
spot. That's the hardest thing is getting them out there.
Yeah, man, it's really hard to lure a Vic.
The hardest part of murder is getting them to the woods.
Yeah.
You know, your dad ever tell you
Then
that?
you get them. Then you get them to take care of it themselves.
Yeah, they're already there.
Is that what your
And
dad
they're
said?
hungry for pizza. I was looking for some pizza shop or something. Pizza store. Yeah, but I don't trust
Pizza
that.
stores and
'Cause it
hamburger
was-
shops.
I mean, it was the same kind of thing. Like, even if they couldn't, I mean, again, it can't be that hard, but to redirect someone's maps. But really, if you could hack in just real quick and change the location or something. But it reminds me of the Pokemon Go thing when people would just wait at the fighting raids or whatever they're called, and then just steal people's phones. You could find the glitch in the maps for the area. Like when they type this business in, it goes, you could find that glitch and then, you know, go on a
I don't
busy
think
night.
this is where the Amigos
And then you
is.
It's over here, you yell at them. I don't see any lights. Come through the dark forest and you'll see them. They're on the other side of this dark, dark forest.
There's a clearing after the dark forest.
Dark forest. It's so dark that you can't see the lights that are clearly over here behind the dark forest.
It's so dark, I'm getting quiet.
That's not how light works. Don't tell me how light works. And then you're in an argument.
Oh, dude, did you ever see Hard Candy? The one with what's Elliot Page?
I don't know. What was that about?
It's about a young girl who like basically catfishes a pedophile and then like like drugs him and makes him think that she's castrating him.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
That sounds vicious.
it's pretty ridiculous.
That's vengeance.
That was vengeance.
there,
Yeah. The Knight. She was Batman.
She was Batman.
Yeah. And now now he could be Batman.
Be Batman?
Elliot Page
Be
for
Batman?
next Batman. Ooh, Elliot Page for Robin. Let's get Elliot Page in there as Robin.
Okay.
Let's see it.
I want to see it.
Let's see that. Somebody mock that up.
Give him let's have this skin tight suit on anyone we can get it on.
Everybody. Everybody gets a skin tight suit. Do you think that we'll ever get to a point where we surpass fashion and then we just get into all wearing like bodysuits? Do we end up being the Greys? Do we end up being the gray aliens wearing all like
The bodysuits would just, I feel like, be for travel or something. They would have some purpose. I wouldn't think that's how they would dress on their planet. You know, if you're going out on the town, you don't want to put some flashy gems on you. that we found in the mountains years ago
Maybe they don't have a need for it anymore.
for fashion? Fashion's how people express themselves.
But maybe
you
that's
think-
where fashion ends
music,
up.
Do you think music will die too if once we get to the perfect song or something? Mm-hmm. It'll just be like we all listen to human music and wear this outfit.
Ah, human music.
It could
That's
be.
exactly what it is.
I don't think there would ever reach a point. I think we'd be constantly trying to innovate new ways to break the balance of music and fashion. So like new instruments, new things we can't
the
conceive.
balance of music
You know?
and fashion.
Like the futuristic, like what is up with the rings? They always have like the Saturn rings on their arms and things like that.
Because it's dope, dude. Because everything revolves around you.
See that there's some subtext there, but maybe we could do that. But they float. Maybe we get some magnets involved, and like that, fashion may go to a point where you can have little things like floating on you, just magnetically, attached. Something like that would be pretty cool. You can put little figurines.
I
on
can
it,
shit in
little-
this thing.
And you can shit in it, I think. I don't think they said that. They said I can shit in it, right?
So
Nah.
this has a vacuum.
No.
So what
Don't
was
shit in
that?
that. Oh, I thought I could shit in it.
So pee though, right?
How
So pee
big
though,
of a
yes. Tell me
how big of a
pee.
deal.
I haven't paid yet.
How big of a deal is it? Let's say in a world where someone happened to shit in one of these. How hard and how expensive would it be to fix that problem?
Well, sir, you would have to buy it, and then I don't care.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
I can't let you take the merchandise to the bathroom,
It's all
sir.
good. It's all good.
It's not all good. I can't. What do you got? Shit. I can see a clumpy.
Seems like you already have.
So,
Sir.
yeah. So from my nostrils telling me,
You smell of shit.
magnets. How do those work?
I mean, it's futuristic magnets, man. You can get whatever kind of little accoutrement. You can get some little knickknacks.
Dude, have you ever patty whacked and given a dog a bone, my dude? Patty whacking will give you such a rush. You guys ever patty whacked?
Patty whacking enough, find yourself in patty wagon.
Well, if you patty whack too hard, you'll go blind. And if you patty whack enough,
A dog.
well, no, you give a dog a bone.
Yeah. That's the part I don't like.
You don't like giving dogs bones?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You don't like that.
I don't approve.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that off my list there.
Yeah.
Just gonna mark Toby doesn't like giving dogs bones. Wink.
Wink.
Gotta take that off of the list.
Yeah,
I
why'd
don't
you wink
know-
on that?
Well, I don't know why you told me to put that on the list in the first place. But you wrote that on this list. You said, ask me this when the show is at 47. No, I think I was late on it. Oh, yeah, we're an hour and 3 in. So I'm sorry I didn't ask when I was prompted to. But it does say, ask me
Maybe it
this
doesn't
question.
make sense now, Maybe
Okay.
I knew what was going to happen. Now it's over, Maybe in that moment it would have been special.
Yeah. Do you think our
You never
friendship
know.
will ever be over?
A friendship, la la.
Let me ask you this.
What is that? I think it's a Key and Peele skit where she's dying, and she's like, "Just promise me you won't look at other women." He's like, "Message received." He's like, "Just promise me, say yes." Yes, sir. Your request has been filed. That's the best way to make a promise.
Have you ever faked a promise? Because I know we all don't. Like, of course, we all make promises that we don't keep, or like,
Yeah,
but,
I've not
but it's
followed
not necessarily
through on every promise.
Yeah, but did you ever
But-
like do like the fingers crossed behind
just
your back?
straight lying.
Yeah.
To their face, just
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
them
yeah,
over
yeah,
and
yeah,
laugh
yeah,
about
yeah,
it in the
yeah,
mirror
yeah,
later
bro.
that night.
Yes. Yes.
Do that
Give me
kind of laughing, hyperventilating.
Yes. Have you ever done
No.
that?
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay.
I just
Okay,
I make
okay,
false.
okay.
I make false promises that like aren't really intended to come true. Like when, you know, it's like late night and you're like, you know what we should do? It's like hire a bunch of dogs and then we start a fighting ring underground. I don't know why I went there. But you know, your crazy ideas with your friends.
Yeah.
Dog fighting rings.
Whatever cockfighting rings. Dude fighting rings.
Beneficial. That one's legal, I think.
The dude fighting ring?
Yeah.
What about a cat fighting ring? Bird fighting ring? Not necessarily chickens.
Cats would be hard to train to fight, I feel like. They
you
just fight
think
on their own. Well, put her in the ring then.
You think so?
Your cat's fucking
Yeah.
bobbing and weaving. Damn! My cat can't even stand up like that. Yeah.
Let's see here. What else could fight? Kangaroo fighting ring? That'd be hard to
rough.
do. We'd have to start that in Australia or bring in some
Those
kangaroos.
are rough, man. They get violent as fuck. I've seen plenty of videos of people walking up to them and bopping them, but you really gotta stun them.
Okay.
That's the only ones I've seen that worked. It's like right and they kind of just like, oh fuck,
Rock them a couple times. Just don't stop for a second. A ferret fighting? Okay, ferret fight ring.
Is that okay? You know, is that a fair fight? Is that a fair fight? Or no? You know, crab fighting would be funny though.
Well.
They're all like click clapping around each other. That seems funny.
I could also go for a koala fighting.
Koala fighting, that's cute.
No, it's not.
Are they aggressive?
Hell yeah.
They seem pretty chill when they're gnawing on their
Now,
shit.
sloth fighting ring.
Okay.
Some slow-ass
motion
slaps.
Scratches.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the scratch is long.
Yeah.
It's still going.
You could do a... Oh, man. But then you
Turtles, but they're
Turtle
battle
fighting
bots.
cockroaches fighting over a cigarette butt.
Isn't that what we always are? Dude, I like the BattleBot turtles though. So you like put some machines on. You put little saws on them.
On the
down.
yeah, and just murder the other turtle.
Whichever one.
Whichever happens, whichever comes first.
They trigger it somehow.
Or you put them in their own little like Power Ranger Zord. So you just
Oh,
have
little
skin
suit.
in the game because your pet is in this death machine.
Well, I would
You're
want them
controlling it.
So like
They don't know. They don't understand
want
complex
them to have the
machinery.
wheel.
They don't
No, it would
understand
be-
simple machinery.
Somehow we figure out a way to, you know, like neurons firing from their brain react to different saws and drills and stuff attached to their backs. So like their impulses will move them. And so that might be glitchy, but eventually they're going to get somebody. You know, they're going to hurt somebody.
I'm just gonna put one with like a motion sensor dart gun.
Yeah. Okay.
So it doesn't have to do anything. My little guy's gonna
Yeah.
be okay.
But he triggers it, right?
No.
You're not giving him any power.
If his head comes up too much, he'll trigger it and shoot himself in the head. But
Damn. Flamethrower turtle is sick. Sledgehammer turtle. let's squish him. Oh man, I would like a turtle with like but somehow,
I want a turtle with a mohawk. No weapon,
it's
just
gotta-
a mohawk.
Let's design her a turtle. So it's got a mohawk, bright green. You know, it's got to be loud as
It's
fuck.
got to be different color than he's already green.
It's bright. It's neon green.
It's okay.
Okay, purple with the green would be a good clash.
So he's Donatello.
I mean, no.
I mean, no.
you don't
I'm
have to say
sorry.
it.
I'm fucking sorry.
But I want him to have like a forklift.
Certification.
I want to be fully certified. Just in case he needs to get a job after this, because I don't think this show
This
is going to
is not going to work out.
But I want him to be somehow have a little forklift where he goes in and can pick up the other turtle.
Oh.
Just like
Drop it.
It's a long build.
Yeah,
You know,
but the turtle
turtles are slow.
will, the turtle will be okay though because it's got its shell.
Well, it's funny to see it.
And if it's got extra shit on its back, that other extra shit will hit the ground before the turtle will. So the turtle's gonna be completely fine.
Well, we'll see.
He'll be jarred. He'll be shaking up a little bit.
Yeah,
He'll be
crack
jiggled.
him open.
Oh, yeah. Crack him open.
Crack him open on a rock.
And it goes to like the sidelines and like the battle turtles arena. And like, it's just like
Everybody
Toby
eating
and
turtles.
then- no, it's just like people just screaming for the deaths of these like turtles that have no idea what's going on. Terrible. High-powered pressure washer, call it Blastoise. There you go. Do we believe in mystical spots like Machu Picchu and Sedona, Arizona, like stuff like, goddamn Mount Shasta?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like one of the chakras of the earth. And Machu Picchu just has some like ancient lore with it, right?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not?
I think there would be hot spots for like some kind of energy.
Well, there's the
Right,
the
like-
Earth is magnetic. There's magnets under the crust, and it all affects us all differently.
And we
Like,
got to use it for fashion. That's how we're gonna up the game here in the future. Get ready, boys and girls, for magnet fashion.
Sedona's nexus point of energy lines. Yeah, so like that's that. Yeah. The energy lines and things like that. I
don't know
think
about-
there's.
what are the energy lines?
You want to look up the energy lines, bro?
I'll look at them.
I won't
like
invite
to
them
learn a
over
little
for
bit.
dinner, but I'll look at them.
I know they exist. I acknowledge their existence. No further. You hate these energy lines?
Loins. Okay, so your energy lines. Wow, that's a lot.
So are these things real?
How to break it down.
Looks like they drew some X's. What are these things? What are the lines? Sacred lines? Is that the same thing? Spiritual Lee lines.
Spiritual
Lee line.
ley line. Yeah.
Ley line. Let's check out what it says it is there.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh my god. Okay.
It says that there are lines drawn in between key points of historical structures and stuff. Is that one of
Okay.
the reasons? Let's see. They take information or energy from higher vibration points. What are they? Do you see on me? Where did they get this from?
I don't know.
Oh, the Thrusy is in Africa, Northern Africa. Do we have the butthole?
Well, I mean, yeah, so the
Over in
chakras of the
Shasta.
planet.
Mount Shasta is the base. That's the
Yeah.
butthole over in Cali.
And then
Ooh, sexual. Like titty caca, of course.
The shit boobs.
Shit boobs. Oh, that's the sexy chakra.
The Thrusy chakra is the Great Pyramid, of course.
Nice. The Sphinx.
The heart chakra is Shaftesbury. Enough said about that.
Yeah.
The crown is Mount Kailas in Tibet. The solar plexus.
Oh,
the-
Tibet's the crown. Okay. And then what is that one? Is that Australia?
Yeah.
Okay. Australia got thrown in, and then we got Mount Fuji.
So, but then you have gates.
Okay, I see now. Moscow opens if other 12 are healthy. Wow. How do you know that?
How do you measure it?
That gate in Moscow only opens if all 12 are healthy. And how do we keep them healthy? By
Egyptian
saving
Book of the
the
Dead
planet?
prophesized the band playing on a lunar eclipse. I don't believe that.
what?
Well, because the Grateful Dead played at the pyramids during a lunar eclipse.
Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Atlantis.
What did they say?
Where can you show me the? Can you show it to me?
Oh hell, Jerry. It's like he's an alligator or something.
Yeah. Well, no, he would have those as like his little shabti. He would have like the alligator, the tiger, the wolf.
Yeah, just a big guitar in the sky.
Playing that big guitar in the sky.
Yeah, I don't know
I don't fucking know
where this stuff is
What-
coming from.
what?
The other one, the Wikipedia one, seemed to be a little more clear about like.
But it's just telling you what a ley line is.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find out. It's
Straight
like,
alignments drawn various historic structures and prominent landmarks. The idea was developed in the early 20th century Europe. That these
you're not
alignments
reading.
were recognized by ancient societies that deliberately erected structures along them. Since the 1960s, members of the Earth Mysteries movement and other esoteric traditions have commonly believed that such ley lines demarcate Earth energies and serve as guide for alien spacecraft. Archaeologists and scientists regard ley lines as an example of pseudo-archaeology and pseudoscience. Okay, so it's energy lines.
The question there I have is that it said it was drawn between them, and yet they built some of them on them. So it was like, do you see the discrepancy there? It's like, did they draw
Which came
the line?
first?
Yeah. Which came first, the ley line or the pyramid, bro? That's the headiest chicken and egg ever.
Right? So you got some ley lines there.
Okay, so there's just like some geometry to it, right? So that one seems wild. Like
What?
inside of the US one? Can I see that?
Yeah. Oh.
It just seems like this one seems like it was just drawn geometrically, but this one, I'm not sure. They're just based off of like main cities, and not this one. That one's off the coast. Maybe that's a Cuba. No, not far enough down. I don't think.
Interesting.
So some of them seem like cities, and some of them seem like random placements, and they're just like, I guess based off of what? Based off of the structures there, the energy levels there.
What?
Have they studied the energy? Those are Delta flights. Yeah, I know. Are they literally? Because that's exactly what it looks like.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This is just flight map.
Yeah, pretty much. It just seems odd.
I mean, I think that there are important places on the planet. I
See,
don't.
There's a different one. Or is it just flat?
This one? Which one? This one?
The left.
This one?
Yeah. See, that one drew it differently. Seems like.
It's definitely different. But still, like, it doesn't seem to be much like. Well, do y'all fuck with tarot cards? My wife does. Toby, you used to read.
Yeah, I have. But it's more of a.
Tell him about it. Tell him how to read cards. Give him a tutorial.
Well, you got to be a great liar. First step. No, I think you can benefit whatever you want from him, but it's like it's not gonna tell you what the fuck's gonna happen. No one knows what's gonna happen. You know. So it's like take it as a fun game for you to have hope for your future.
There
and
we
try to be
go.
better,
That feels good on my brain.
that makes so much sense.
That feels real good in my brain. Yeah, see, it's not consistent. I think that there are important places. I think that
Again, it's
that
kind of weird if there are like big structures in these exact spots that happen to match up. That is a little weird that they like geometrically match up.
Yeah, now that's cool.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, especially because most of these things are like when we did them, because it kind of makes sense though based off the stars, because that's how they did everything back then.
Yeah,
They did them based on their location and the stars.
star mapping.
Yeah, because I mean, like but
Was that the nerd of the day? Do you think they were the nerds, the star mappers?
Yeah,
They worked in little huts all day and stuff and didn't adventure.
their necks were killing them too.
Yeah, they invented the lawn chair. That's what Egypt's known
They
for.
invented the layabout.
Not a walkabout.
Stonehenge has a lot of astronomical alignment. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The pyramids line up with those Orion's belt. Okay. What up, you crazy kids? Can we talk about 9/11? Who's to say some geo bullshit is really what it is? We're just seeing colors through energy. Fair enough. I mean, we are just computing light beams shooting into our eye holes.
Yeah, dude, what is
anything? You know what I'm saying? What is you? What is me? What is us? What is we?
I saw a clip and I don't remember what it was, but it was like an older clip of Jaden saying that he doesn't believe we have eyes, that the eyes are an illusion and mirrors are an illusion. Am I wrong? I kind of want to hear more.
Interesting.
I'm not sure what his reasoning was, but it's probably something like that. How can you prove that eyes and mirrors exist? Because perception is just like in your brain.
Yeah,
right?
you may not have anything
To collect light with light may not exist in the way you think it does.
You're just making this all up.
Yeah, it could just be in your brain.
Yeah, we just
But
decided this.
Yeah, it's done. It's
You did
dealt
it
with.
already. It's fine.
I do want to. I do want to find that. I can try to find it over here.
Oh, we've all actually been stuck in the back rooms for so long we passed out and started hallucinating this. Fair enough. So is that just my hallucination? David, and if that's true though, then you guys are all our hallucination, and I'm Toby's hallucination.
And I'm just crazy. Okay.
We're driving cars 80 miles an hour down the road 2 feet from other cars. Think how crazy that shit is. Yeah. Oh shit, we got an Illuminati in the chat.
Kinetic energy is just flying all over the place.
Catch it while you can. You got to suck it in. What you got?
Oh, this is a shit. He did quote it. There is an interview somewhere with the clips from, but he had some tweets about it.
Whom?
Jaden.
Okay.
Smith.
What did Jaden Smith say?
Let's see.
Simulation, dude. Wish I could get.
Yeah, I think it is along those lines. So he said he has been perplexed for years with. I've been so confused.
I just don't get it. My brain. My brain works so hard. My brain. My dad's Will Smith. My brain.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like, right? I got a bruised brain.
Most of this is just him bitching about how fucking famous he is.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I just have like so many followers. You can't really post things like a normal person without. Like, dude, you said your eyes aren't real and mirrors aren't real. I think that's a little different.
You're experiencing as our future selves with enough computing power to run it.
So this one comes from a study that a scientist was saying that the way the eyes perceive reality is not the way we actually see it. So, like, we can only see 3 base colors, but there's so much more on the electromagnetic spectrum of light that we could see.
Rods and cones.
But our eyes are just not capable of seeing, which brought me to the realization that we see on an everyday basis is actually not what's there. It's only what we take in. And then another study where your eyes are basically mirrors, that flip and perceive things. We're taking the information upside down, the brain flips it, so at very least it's upside down. It's like a weird way to look at that. It's like,
yeah, because our eyes are basically.
so
set
does
of
gravity work the other way?
Yeah. Yeah, we're actually upside down right now.
Actually being pushed down instead of being held down.
The way bees see flowers versus how we see them is pretty wild. Interesting. RGB, bro.
Yeah, it seems like he's into some simulation kind of stuff, and I don't know. I feel like you have to be pretty experienced to get to the. I don't think you should start with simulation theory. You should like go through every religion.
Yeah, you got to get through it first
And check them out. Oh, are these like simulations on how they see flowers?
Yeah. So this is how bees see flowers. Interesting.
Wow. That's why they're so entranced.
Kind of like a negative,
Yeah.
but not
Seeing
really.
different light pushed off of it. It's pretty cool. Okay. How do you know?
So do bees think they're teal?
Oh.
Bees are like, I'm teal on fleek. And then we're like, no, you're yellow,
Dude.
bro. You don't even know how.
I don't know why they call me Yellow Jacket, brother. I'm blue.
I'm a blue jacket. I bleed blue.
What's a jacket? They don't know jackets.
I don't know what a jacket is.
That's interesting. If they all think they're blue, I like that. See, that's why your eyes can't be real. That's why the Matrix is real. Bees are blue.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you don't even know. Like, blue to me is not blue to you.
Blue to the bee is definitely not new. I feel like it was a nursery rhyme.
Women tend to see more of the color spectrum than men. Yeah, well, you know what?
Lizards see some crazy light.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Why
what
are
do
we
they
talking
see?
about lizards?
What are
Why are we
they
talking
see?
about men and women? Why are we just talking about skin color? We got to talk about lizards.
Yeah, they are running the country,
They're coming for you.
and
you gotta
they're
hide.
infiltrated
Get underground.
years ago.
Wait, no, they live underground. Get in the sky.
Jump to the sky.
Get to the sky now.
Quick, your eyes are upside down. Gravity's reversed. Jump up. Ah! Your brain starts hurting. Don't forget about the green. My bad.
Because he said lot. No, wait. Women tend to see. Oh yeah. Because we can't talk about women, bro. Can't talk about lizards or apes
Yeah,
or snakes, mongoose.
I'm a fan.
You're a fan of mongoose?
Yeah, they
Did you have a
fight.
mongoose bike?
I think maybe those were kind of expensive. I feel like I had something like that. May have been a mongoose. It was something close. I don't know about these lines, bro.
Yeah, I don't really think so. Let's do you want to get into a little bit of this craziness?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
we don't have to watch that. Okay, so we've got a few videos about the old Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. We just what?
go ahead. Intro.
But okay.
What?
Okay, so everybody knows this is going on. This shit is wacky as hell. It's insane that this is being like so heavily like publicized and put out there. But some wild shit is coming out. See what I did there? She shit the bed. She shit in their bed. And we're gonna learn about it a bit. And we're gonna make fun of them. Okay? We're gonna do that together. Diana was the leader of the lizard aliens, but I thought she was killed by the lizard aliens because she was going to talk about the lizard aliens. She was trying to get away from them. Johnny Depp is a lunatic. Well, I think they're both wacky. Seems like they're both just like having a hard time being people. You know what I mean? But we're gonna look at it. There's old Johnny. You'd think his suit would look better, right? He looks like he got that suit at JCPenney.
Oh, that's the finest Dillards. Shout
I
out.
literally just got into bed.
So it's the
I
poopy.
remember the television was on, and I was reading, and I suppose Miss Heard was down in her area, taking off her makeup and changing into sleep clothes, whatever, and she entered the bedroom while I was laying on my side of the bed
How do you remember
reading.
all of these details.
Yeah.
She was still rattling off all the wrongs I'd
All of
done
the
to her that
wrongs.
particular day, and how unreliable I am.
She looks fucked up on something.
What a
Or just like
horrible
holding
person
back.
I was.
Yeah.
So-
Like, looks like she's
And I
biting
did
her
not-
cheeks.
I did not engage verbally, nothing. I sat there, or laid there, reading my book. And when that,
Reading my just
she didn't get a jump out of me or a jolt out of me. She got out of bed. She walked around the bed. She came to my side.
Shit in my mouth.
And again, it's you've got a person who is throwing multiple shots at your face, at your head, at your neck, at anything she could hit. So I got up out of bed and I grabbed her by the shoulders and I sat her down on the bed. And I said, I'm leaving. Please don't get off the bed. Please don't follow me. Please don't try and stop me. I'm leaving. And she got up off the bed and she squared off at me in the doorway of our bedroom. And I said, what do you want to do? Hit me again? Would you like to hit me again?
Did she do it? She hit you again?
And I said, go ahead. Hit me.
Did you say it like that?
Bam.
Or you say, go ahead, hit me. Because that's a little different.
And then I just said, is that what you wanted? Would you like another?
Oh.
Bam. There's the second one.
Oh, she's just boxing your face.
Trying to-
Okay, she
well, he
looks
was
like
trying
it's. It doesn't look like he's lying though with the way that she's
Walked her
reacting.
to the bed, sat her down, and said, don't follow me. Leave me alone.
They're both lying?
I went, I grabbed a few
Seems
things,
like it.
and I got out immediately.
They're both
I went
violent
to
as fuck.
Yeah, it seems like they're both. Yeah.
my other house.
Well, yeah. Do you want to give that little bit of context? Do you want to? Okay, so
Yeah,
this
we
is what's
did-
happening now in 2022 in the U.S.
We found a minute ago. So this case apparently has been brought up over the course of like 8 years or so, and one of the cases was he sued this magazine or newspaper for libel because they said he was a wife beater. Basically, they were talking about the case that had been brought by her in 2013. So that was a while ago, 9 years that this has been going on. And in this one, there was 14 charges, and the judge found him guilty, or found 12 out of the 14 to be true and provable against him. And so so he didn't win the suit. And then now coming out, it just looks like this is a repeated pattern. And it's like one of them has proof for this, one of them had proof for this. And over the years, it's just very obvious that they're violent together and their fights get out of hand.
But Cinnamon just said that. So this trial is about Depp suing for $50 million, claiming he lost work due to her, which he did, but it's coming out.
If they find that the accusations were real, then it's not about the work anymore, right? It's like the case switches up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one before. He brought both of these into court, which was weird, to save his reputation, and it kind of backfired. But this one, has the same kind of thing. It has some weird claims, like where he would, where his fingers would be bleeding, and he would write messages with his blood.
Dope.
And fucking, and there were, there's old pictures again back in like 2013 of her like covering up bruises and stuff. So it seems like they just get in these crazy fights.
Yeah.
Because that's when they first split up. So it was probably the divorce fight that blew up, got crazy. He was drunk and doing drugs at the time, type shit. She was probably drunk too, and they fucking. It seems like they fucking smack each other around, dude.
But I do think it's interesting because like we're gonna find a lot more out like as we watch through all this footage.
So that's
like,
just the background of like
that's what we know. That's what
crazy.
we've read and heard.
Yeah,
like this is all gonna be news to us for the most part because I haven't really watched any of this, but I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean the poo.
She was
That's pretty
leaving
funny.
the following day for Coachella, which is Coachella is like it's a big event, a concert.
He's such an old dude.
Shout out Pirates
Shout out
5.
Coachella, the music
out in the desert
event.
She and her friends were going to Coachella for the weekend,
And I was pissed.
and that was it.
I don't like when people say
Mr. Depp, after
just
April
stare at the ground when they're
21st,
recalling something. It's like, what are you not saying right now?
Yeah.
Saw Miss Heard in person.
I left Miss Heard. Well, I left Penthouse 3. I left at 4:30.
Penthouse 3.
Stop naming them out of after 2.
On it was actually April. It was actually her birthday. It was 4:30 in the morning, April 22nd, and that's when I left. And from that moment on, I did not see Ms. Heard until May 21st.
Is there a
Why
slow
was
dramatic zoom in going, or is it I'm just high?
I think
I was doing a little bit of zoom in. It's just him.
You doing
when
a
I
slow
hear him
zoom?
talking,
Yeah.
like I feel like they're
And I'm trying to get his good side.
about to get dark in here.
That was as absurd and grotesque
Got a little giggle.
and cruel.
Shit.
And then I was shown a picture of what the problem was. I had gone to Mr. Bett and said, she's at Coachella. I think it's a good time to go downtown so that I can get some of my things, and get them out of there, especially the things that were
People always make things sound nicer in court. I
Oh,
busted
yeah.
up in my house.
Yeah.
I said, this is my house, man.
Yeah, I'm coming to get my shit.
friends, Brando, Hunter, Thompson, whatever.
I had made plans to go pick up my
And he
things.
said, I don't.
I'll kill you, I'll burn you, I'll drown you.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that one.
And I thought, it's the perfect time. She's not going to be home for 2 days. And then he showed me a photograph on his television
Interesting.
of
Objection, Your Honor. Also hearsay.
It's a photograph, Your Honor.
As being relayed to him by Mr. Bett.
He says he looked at it on his phone.
I'll overrule the objection as the photograph.
What was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
Just because he said the word photograph,
I guess.
and then it, or what?
Well, no, because he said it's a photo. They're like
It was
it's
a-
hearsay because you
it was a-
can't prove it was from that or whatever.
it was a photograph of the bed, our bed,
Our marital bed
and
where we made love.
Yeah. It
my side of the bed.
was Popey. Why wouldn't they
Was
just say
human
that?
fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there.
Oh, he's like it's starting. To, he's gonna crack up a little bit. It's talking about poopy in a bed.
I mean, I laughed.
Is this part of his
was
defense?
so
Or is this just, or did they
outside.
ask him?
I
about this?
So-
I
Yeah.
don't know why this has come
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
I don't know why they're
Super
talking
obsessed.
about this story. Well, it's defamation, right? Like it's like he's
Hypothetical,
trying to show
yeah.
that like he's not at least that
so I
kind
did
of
not go
bad
down
guy.
I didn't shit in the bed. Is what he's saying.
I didn't hit her. I didn't shit in the bed. We missed him saying poop.
Did not punch you. Hit you.
and so
Was
grotesque
it?
that I could only laugh. And so I did not go down there that day.
Because she shit the bed.
Yeah, it seems weird. It also seems like a move, right? Like his PR team would be like, bring up the poopy. All of the news is going to talk about the shit over y'all's bad relationship. And so maybe that's the PR move.
Maybe.
You know, to call the defamation case and then bring up a poopy to distract people.
She pooped the bed, y'all.
Oh shit! Oh, the camera's going. He's
You're
like,
gonna be a meme, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm about to meme the shit out of you. That's how it happens now. That's how you end people is by
memeing them out.
Memeing
and
them
then they're
out.
stuck in that 2D image forever.
So we've got this one now. This is the let's drown her before we burn her text messages.
Judge that myself. It felt like a lot.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of it. If you can turn to page 45, please, in front of you. It's page 12 of the document. There's
This is where our
4
money
transcript
goes
pages.
in the government over poopies. No, they bad. But I don't believe for a second this dude's just all chill. You know, he seems too crazy.
And
12 of the document, you say?
yes, in the lower left corner, there's a page 45. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And you see that on the bottom of that page, there's a discussion of Paul Bettany and the drugs that you did together. And there was a question.
Paul Bettany?
The question is,
The Vision?
pills. And your
Oh,
answer
yeah?
is yes. There could have been Xanax, or if he asked for Xanax or Adderall, whatever, I would of course give it to him. Question. So you would
He
supply
likes a lot of
Paul Bettany
pills.
with whatever medication or controlled drugs he asked for. Is that right? Answer. If he was feeling anxious or if he was feeling unpleasant, I would give him what he asked for. Question. Would you give him a Xanax? Answer. Yes. Did I read that right?
You certainly did, yes, sir.
And you shared, the two of you shared an enjoyment of controlled drugs or alcohol at that time, right?
The two of us were making a film together.
With respect, sir, that wasn't my question. My question was, the two
Get
of you
him.
shared an enjoyment of controlled
There was no
drugs.
respect on that.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
At times.
At times. He won't even say
Ms. Heard
message
was
received.
adamant that you didn't drink anymore and that you should stop using recreational drugs, right?
He's doing a lot of blow and Xanax.
She didn't like
probably.
it when you were high on drugs or drunk on alcohol, right?
She was fucked up.
She didn't like it when it was her perception. It was high
Oh.
on drugs. Her perception's quite different than the truth.
And that's what we're after is
Okay.
the truth. Let's
So when
turn
she
to,
didn't know, she
pull
didn't
up
care is what that
175.
means, I guess.
Is that defendant's 178 or?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that's all right, I just want to make sure.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
What if he just broke out into one of his characters right now? Try to win face.
Mr. Depp,
Objection, Your Honor. Can we approach, please?
Oh, objection, Your Honor. I was not up here for a minute. You could have said that while I wasn't up here.
Bring it to me. I feel like judges have like the biggest fucking ego trip, right?
Bring it to me. Your
They won't
life
even fucking
is
get
in
up.
my fucking hands.
Literally won't even get up. Bring the
Yeah.
evidence up to me.
You can come down here
Compile
and get it.
all that. I just want a quick, brief read over.
Did you get your steps in today, Judge?
That's how you get a judge. Fucking lazy old fuck up there. What you hiding under that suit? Kid? Fucking freak ass judge.
Well, I mean, it's like that video of him like breaking his own shit. That's fine. You can break your own shit. It doesn't seem like he was doing anything physical to her.
No, I
So
mean,
it's like
by
it's-
the end, though, the like pouring the whole thing, grabbing the phone.
Yeah, well, as soon as
all
he
that,
grabbed the phone,
That's
he's
where it
touching her
kinda-
shit. So that's not.
The slamming thing is like, that's not a good environment.
It's not a
to
good
be
environment,
in.
but it's fine. It's his house. It's his shit.
But
He can break it if he wants to. But he should deal with his
I
anger.
know, but you shouldn't be raking shit, though, right? I mean,
you
that's the
shouldn't, but
thing,
it doesn't
yeah.
mean you can't.
I mean, there's a clear difference, I guess, between can't and shouldn't, obviously, but
no, even in like a legal sense, it's like,
yeah, I mean, you could take something out back and fucking and shoot it in some states. I mean, take my fridge out back and shoot it.
Okay. Fridge. Yeah, fridges.
Or dog.
Yeah, or something bigger.
Something a little bigger than a little more coherent than a dog.
Oh my God! Why are we
This is a long
hanging
pause.
out with them? Come on.
This is a long crime, babe.
Long crime, babe. The old long crime.
What they do?
Yep, this is a text message exchange
Oh shit.
that you had with Paul Bettany
Oh no, Paul Bettany. No, the
Fuck
vision.
that
No.
dude.
2013, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Your Honor,
Correct.
permission
Fuck.
to move for admission of redacted Defendants Exhibit 178 and permission to publish, please.
We, based off of Your Honor's ruling,
All right.
that's fine.
178 with redactions.
With redactions.
Everybody's like,
Look at the
"No."
clock?
No, they're looking at the monitor. There's like probably a TV
Michelle,
screen
could you please
so they
blow
can
up
see the
first
evidence.
I thought they all at 147. They all made sure it was that
In this
time.
text-
Lunchtime.
Mr. Depp, you text Mr. Bettany, let's burn Amber, 3 exclamation points, right? You see that?
I do see that.
And at
Yikes.
this time, June 11, 2013, Amber is your girlfriend or perhaps even your fiance at this point, correct?
Girlfriend.
Yep. And you didn't
Wouldn't
stop
burn my
when you
fiance.
said,
Don't
"Let's
recall."
burn Amber. Because the next text down, you can move down and blow up the next text, please, Michelle. You say, let's drown her before we burn her, 3 exclamation points. Did I read that right?
Quit asking.
Yes.
You really scanning it? Let me see if that's what I said. Let me get my
Burn her
glasses.
before drown. Yes. Wait.
After that, you made another comment, and I'd like to apologize to the court.
She's gonna be wet.
Jury
You can't
for
burn
some
something
of the language that I'm
wet.
gonna have to use today, but unfortunately, you're going to see a lot of documents with language like this. After you said, let's drown her before we burn her, Mr. Depp, you said, I will fuck her burnt corpse afterwards to make sure she is dead.
That's not how you check
That's
if
what
someone's
you said
dead,
that You
man.
would do after you burned her and after you drowned her.
I hope
Did
you're
read that
never
right?
a cop. Are they dead? Let me
I
check.
wrote that about yeah. Will later become your wife.
All good.
Yes, I did.
Can you pull up Exhibit 245, please?
Jesus,
Johnny
man.
Depp as an EMT, man. New spinoff.
Let me. She just needed the Heimlich. She just needed the Heimlich.
Your Honor, there's been no objection to this exhibit, and so I'd move for its admission and ask for permission to publish to the jury.
Give them a moment.
They're fucking idiot. Like, what'd you say, sir? Nothing?
Your Honor, we have no objection to the portions that have Mr. Depp's text messages, but at the bottom portion, there is some from his daughter that we would ask be redacted.
The last two.
And Your Honor,
burn her, daddy.
that's-
Burn her, Dad.
There was no objection to this on the
understand, but-
exhibit list.
But they don't appear to be relevant, which,
That's fine. We're happy to redact those.
Shit.
Oh, they got me.
Didn't want to redact those daughter texts.
Those were gonna save me. I was such a good dad in those texts.
Your Honor.
okay.
Thank you. The top text message, we're going to focus on a couple of these, but the top text message is a text from you to Paul Bettany on May 30th, 2014, correct? Might need to scroll over, Michelle.
May 30th, 2014, yes.
And you recall that you testified yesterday about the flight that you took from Boston to Los Angeles on May 24th, 2014, right?
Yes.
Remember that?
But Your Honor,
Yes, I did.
And you
I was
testified
high.
yesterday that you didn't have any drinks before that flight, or maybe you had a glass of champagne or something. Remember giving that testimony?
Yes, I believe I said I had a glass of champagne on the plane.
Right. So in this text, if you could blow up, Michelle, please, that top
When they start counting your glasses of champagne, you messed up, man.
On May 30th,
Yeah, Dabber, I agree with you. I was like, man, I just watched WandaVision. I like Paul Bettany. Damn. And then, like, I wonder what his responses are to these.
He was the one on those. I thought they were just doing drugs.
He's like, this is a text that you sent to Paul Bettany. But what is Paul Bettany saying in between? Like, fuck yeah, Deppster.
I'm on the way.
This past Sunday.
Anything for you,
Ugly
Sparrow.
day. No food for days. Powders. Half a bottle of whiskey. 1,000 Red Bull and vodkas. Pills. 2 bottles of champers on plane. And what do you get? An angry aggro engine in a fucking blackout, screaming obscenities and insulting any fuck who got near. I'm done.
You probably need to
I'm
sleep.
admittedly too fucked in the head to spray my rage at the one I love. Read that again. I'm admittedly too fucked in the head to spray my rage at the one I love. For little reason as well. I'm too old to be that guy.
Is he really poetic in his
in his
benders?
Yeah. Well, of course he is.
Damn. So dramatic.
And it looks like she likes it because that was like making her tear up. She's like, that was really nice. That was the prettiest thing you ever said to me or some shit. It's like, dude, they're like, it's two crazy people. They're
gonna,
like, they're going to fuck
in
after
the
this.
courtroom.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are we here for, you idiot? Separate them.
Detox on the island, yes.
Right, and you testified that when you were in Boston filming Black Mass, which you flew from Boston to L.A., that you had just retained Dr. Kipper to help you try to combat that pill problem, right?
Yes.
Could you go 2 texts down, please, Michelle?
No. Damn, Michelle. Mouthy today.
And this is a text that you sent on June 8th, 2014.
No, it's not.
Scroll over
I would just hold this up.
to-
Like, no, it's not. Can you prove it?
You just hold the process up.
See
Yeah.
that?
Little bit by little bit.
Yeah.
And in this
You
text,
sure?
I want to read all
Flip
of
to
it.
page 6. I haven't
But
yet. Hold
you
on.
Say this.
Give me a second.
My daughter.
Real slow, but then real
My
quick.
darling Patty Lee, I miss you and worship you, and there's
did.
nothing wrong
Yeah.
between us.
Long leg.
Never,
Like,
ever
get
did
it
that
in the
happen.
mouth.
I've just been so beyond busy with film here in Boston, and then back to LA for kiddies. When I was in NYC, they were brief visits, and fucked and charged by horrific fights with Amber. I fucked up and drank.
Oh,
and
you
got
know his
shitty.
fights are so like, and that they've been basically raping
Was
my
so
soul at
disappointed
these
in
places.
myself.
You know, he gets like,
Actually, almost
He's Dennis. He's a golden god. He thinks he's a golden god.
unable
he
to
totally
stop.
says by, you know, like by
The
hand
hammer of Zeus.
and- yeah, he definitely fights like that. I can tell just by the way he texts that he's one of
Yeah.
those people, and he just wants it to be. I think he just maybe that's why he's a good actor, or maybe
Well, he's
being a
just
good actor
dramatic.
ruined him. That because he's dramatic. Yeah.
He's just fucking dramatic.
Exhibit 343.
You'll never be in another Aquaman movie, bitch.
And for the record, this is an audio recording. And it's quite lengthy, so we intend to play certain portions of it.
Okay.
Out of context, yes.
How long is this?
Other than would just like to know what minute, second portions.
Yeah, that's what they're making sure. Wait, you're just gonna skip around?
Yeah.
Correct.
Fuck
objection.
you, bitch. Kill
Yeah.
you. Like, hey.
1 hour and 57 minutes, 21 2 seconds through 47 minutes.
Got it.
You can play shit?
I'm telling you.
It's definitely you.
That's me, all right.
I want to say something to you, that it was okay. That's the promise you gave me a little while ago. I'm telling you, if you lost memory last night of kicking me out the door with the fucker hitting me,
Again,
and
sorry.
and your memory is gone from you kicking the bathroom door and hitting me in the skull as I was bent
Again,
down.
I am
Wait,
sorry.
if you have those memory fucking
I
divots.
was upset. There was a lot going on, and I was
Memory
upset.
divots.
Like,
I like
why
that.
are you obsessing over the fact that I can't remember it the way you remembered it? I said I was sorry. I didn't deny
know
it.
that. I'm not talking about that. What I want.
They got some communication issues.
Yeah, they do. They need some therapy. I think they need to talk to somebody. I think they need to get
Past
out of this
that point.
litigation.
Here's some
I think they need some help. I think they need to join BetterHelp. Not a sponsor, but we'll take it.
Awkward. Where's that button this whole
Yeah.
time?
To get out of a bad situation while it's happening before it gets worse. In Australia, when we had the big fight where I lost the tip of my finger, at least
I think that was one of the ones he was writing in the blood.
5 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms I went to.
To avoid talking to me, to
To
avoid
escape
working
the-
it out. That's
to
the
escape
problem.
I went to five bedrooms, 6 bathrooms to try to get away from you. Jesus, fucking rich people, man.
Yeah.
fight.
It's fighting your lawn like normal.
Yeah, like come on, take it outside. Let everybody join in. You know.
Escape the fight. You escape the solution.
No.
You escape the solution.
No.
You escape figuring it out. We cannot work it out if you run away to the bathroom every time.
Listen to me.
To do drugs or
Well, I mean,
Take
sometimes you
shit.
need time to cool down before you can reach an
Yeah.
actual understanding.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, if you're being unreasonable, don't force someone to be around you if them or you is being unreasonable.
Yeah.
Someone needs to chill the fuck out for a second.
Yeah, if you're already in a fight, you know how hard it is to be reasonable if you're already
Yeah.
in fight or flight.
Take a second. But if he's like shooting up in the bathroom is where I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Comes back out. Oh, good, baby.
it's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. My finger doesn't even hurt anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of blood everywhere, though.
A boxer can't go 12 rounds without a fucking minute break.
All these fucking metaphors. It would piss me off.
Well, no, but that's what he was saying, though. He's like, a boxer can't go 12 rounds without a couple minute break.
Yeah.
So, like, that's exactly, he was talking about cool down time, but he doesn't say that. So that's another thing, too, is that a lot of people don't know how to convey their feelings, like, succinctly and clearly.
But
He had just been like, I
guess
needed
it
some
just
space.
seems- It depends on if they come back. Because he may just run away and then they never finish it. I guess.
Maybe.
Really depends
Yeah, maybe
on-
he just, like,
Just
really
go
tries
jerk in
to
the bathroom,
deflect.
Turn on a Disney movie in there. You got a big ass
Well,
bathroom.
of course, you know he's putting on Pirates.
Oh, yeah. You got to get those play numbers up.
Yeah, dude, you got to beat those. Is it on Netflix? I don't know.
Yeah.
Some shit.
Probably.
12 rounds without a fucking minute break.
I'm not giving you a minute break. You do it at minute 3 at the beginning of an argument.
No.
They're arguing
Well-
about weird
Or
things.
rounds. And when it gets
He
to-
does
About
spend
when
like
they
$1
should-
million a year on wine or some
Whatever.
shit.
All I'm saying is
Dumb.
Yeah.
you can't have a solution.
Yeah, do some deep wine fights are bad because it's just
It's circular.
no reason.
Yeah.
I fucking go to into the bathroom, you sit on the floor. Bam, 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 here you come. I come out.
I
Fight,
come
fight,
out.
Fight, crazy, escalated.
He sounds
I
fucked
go
up
split
during
again,
this.
To another fucking bathroom or a bedroom or something. Knock, 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 bang, bang, bang. You kept coming to get me.
They're coming to get me. So that I guess that's the difference, right? I feel like the healthy thing would be to let anyone leave, but then finish it at some point.
Yeah, you got to come back
So you
and
can't just leave.
talk about it later.
Unless you are just drunk, and then you should probably get some sleep. It's not that important. Every fight
Definitely.
seems embarrassing the
Does
next
not
day.
mean
I feel like that's something you should always think about.
I do like that someone said 10 years of your text messages being brought back to destroy you.
Yeah. It is weird, like, once you get in a case, it's your entire life.
Yeah.
Because then it's, again, things like shit in the bed or things
Yeah.
like texting your friend late night drunk threats.
Yeah. He's just venting. It's just locker
It's just
room talk
venting.
about
Meet me here at this time.
about necrophilia and murder. And Paul Benton, he's like, fuck, yes, I'm down.
I want to hear the other side. They didn't want to defame him, and then he'd bring a case of defamation up, and then the cycle never ends.
God, Paul Bettany.
Then we're looking up his PNGs.
Yeah.
Those fucking pots and
Those are different.
whatever
That's
the
different.
fucking else at me.
That's different. That's one does not negate the other. That's irrelevant. It's a complete nonsense.
Both of y'all should stop throwing shit,
I've
though.
thrown pots and pans. Does not mean that you come and knock on the door. Just because there are vases does not mean that you come and knock on the door.
Really, I should just let you
They do
go.
sound fucked up.
I'm not saying that. You're saying that. You're putting words in my mouth and then making non
I'm
sequiturs.
giving you a situation.
Dang.
No, you're
Yo, you just
trying
big
to justify
words.
how you
I'm
don't
right.
open the door
No,
based
I'm
on whether I throw
justifying-
pots and pans. It's
No,
irrelevant.
I'm justifying how you seem to think that there's this cowardice in me that runs away and I don't fight for you.
And you're justifying that by saying I throw pots and pans? Okay, cool. Let's
No.
talk about everything you do wrong.
I'm not the one who.
Yeah, they do sound fucked up.
They're like, this is embarrassing. Did we have
And
to?
you said, no, fucking, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you?
Is that the?
Oh, you told me.
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey,
No,
tell
you
Travis
listen.
what just happened.
Oh, you told me to do it. You told me to. You said, go do that.
I said, no, tell him what just happened.
And I lied.
And that you punched me in
You're
the
right.
fucking thing. And
You figured
in
it
the
out.
face. And you said, no, fucking, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? And I
I didn't
watched
punch
you
you.
lie. And then
I didn't punch you,
and
by
then
the
I-
way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, even a lot of fights been around.
Damn.
No,
Seems weird.
you didn't get punched.
They're fighting
You got
about-
hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of
So
my
she was
actual
slapping him.
hand was, but you're
You just shouldn't
fine.
be
I did
putting your
not
hand.
hurt you. I did not
I just
punch
don't
you.
think
I was hitting you.
partners should put their hands
what
on
am I
each other
supposed to
like
do?
that.
Do this? I'm not
I
sitting here
mean-
bitching about it, am I? You are. That's the difference.
Doesn't matter
between me
what
and
it's
you. You're a
called.
fucking baby.
Because you start.
You are such a baby. Grow the fuck up,
Because you start
Johnny.
physical fights.
Oh man.
I did start a physical
Yeah,
fight.
you did. So I had
Because-
to get the fuck out of there.
Yes, you did. So you did the right thing, the big thing. You know what? You are admirable.
Oh, he's got to hear this part.
Mr. Depp, could you please explain to the jury what they just heard on those audio recordings?
You heard it.
What was just played on the audio recording?
I mean, yeah, they both seem just fucking abusive in every way to each other. Why don't they just find other people that, right? They both would
Very
probably
much
be
the
fine
tone
with someone that
and the
isn't just as
aggression
wild.
and the
Might work.
attitude and the need
Too much
for
money.
a fight.
I mean, that doesn't help.
That was. I don't know if that was some need for attention, but
What?
that was.
You gotta have to run it back. That was the. You gotta see that section.
That I had gotten very used to. The squabbling, the
How far back?
To when you left, it was right
very
there
much the tone.
at the beginning of the call.
Right
Or the-
thing, the big thing. You know what? You are admirable.
Probably before then.
Yeah.
No, when you fucking have a close.
You didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are you?
What am I supposed to do? Do this? I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a fucking baby.
Oh. I can take a fucking punch.
You're a baby.
You're a baby.
That's what he kept running into my fist. Such a pussy.
Yeah, why you gotta keep running into my fist like that? I told you.
Yeah, so again, it's like what I said when you left was just like you shouldn't be putting your hands on each other. It doesn't matter about whether it was open, closed fist,
Yeah,
or how
just no
hard
hands.
it was even.
Yeah.
You're just not supposed to be doing that.
Just no hands. Don't throw stuff at
Is
each
that
other.
too much?
Yeah.
To ask you, there's probably something deeper wrong.
Yeah, go
You know?
therapist.
That could
Punching
be-
bag.
That could be said about most fighting. You know,
Yeah.
most physical altercations, like probably something. There's two people that haven't dealt with their shit.
Yeah.
Is more than likely the case. And it's like, I understand fighting for protection,
Yeah.
but
When you move your can.
fighting for an argument or over even a purpose, like starting
like
a
a
fight
religion.
over a purpose or something. Yeah,
Yeah, like
any of that
maybe
shit.
something like Christianity or
Whatever
just
morality you think
Christianity
you
again.
have, starting a fight is not the way to fix it, right? I mean, they may end up bloody and quiet for a night, but that's about it.
Have you ever been bloody and quiet?
If I'm bloody, I'm loud.
So is
Good night.
What's the most amount of blood you've ever lost? Like, what was the wound you got where you lost the most amount of blood?
Most amount of blood. I had a deep gash that I still have a thing. It was when I was on the farm and I was building the weed boxes.
Okay.
And I had a little handsaw that got away from me and got chunk deep. It was a good 1.5 inches deep.
Oh my
sliced
God.
through my thigh, and I had to wrap that shit up like crazy.
Oh my God.
The burn, I lost a lot of blood through my hands. I was kind of constantly wheezy, but not like bags full. Right?
Okay. And it begins. You son of a
Hopefully
bitch.
it'll come back quick. Maybe it'll snap back here.
It did.
Leave it up.
We're back-ish.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. Lost a heavy amount of blood. Like, see, I don't know. See, the bed thing, it wasn't me.
Well, but that wasn't
necessarily,
your
so-
blood.
Yeah,
That
so
we know of.
it
Too
couldn't
much
have-
blood.
I don't know about you.
It was thick and hot.
Because have you ever had a really bad opened up spot that was like springing? Have you ever had the?
No, I've never had a spurt.
That's like a main artery, right?
Yeah, that's that. Well,
You have
that's
to
an
hit
artery.
a main artery. Fucking the power behind it. Oh, that's when you know you fucked up. I did
no,
even
that's-
this one. You see this scar?
Yeah.
That was probably 10 years ago. That one opened me up pretty bad. That was a good
Yeah.
flap almost to the bone.
There was when the only time I've like passed out from bleeding
okay, yeah.
was at Gable's house. It was on Christmas Eve, I think. And we used to go because Gable lived above a law firm, and we used to go into the basement of that law firm after hours.
What? I don't know if I know this.
and get high. Do you remember going to the basement?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was crazy. That's where it's like a basement under. It was basically underground Chattanooga.
It was like old law books that were dusty. It was the creepiest feeling. Old cabinets of like, because it was a criminal law, so it was like full of murders and shit.
and
Full of
divorces.
murders
It
and
was
drug
like,
cases.
yeah.
Oh, and divorces. Yeah.
And so we were down there, and there was this like old broken like metal broom handle, and Gable was like, he was like, we were
fucking
high,
with
and he
you?
was like poking at me with it, and I fucking grabbed it,
Oh.
and he jerked it, and then
And
since
you
I-
got the
he ripped
Shardy?
he ripped like the tip of one of my fingers almost off.
Oh shit! It looks like there's a slice there.
Yeah,
Is that an old scar?
I mean, but it was like deep. But then like it didn't really fuck with me too bad until
But
I
you were
stood up. Like I stood up and like I was looking at it, and then I just woke up on the ground.
Damn.
And Troy was like, "Bro, you hit your head really hard." I was like, "Oh, great, awesome."
Dude.
Probably why I talk. Yep.
Top Matt funny. Dude, I remember one moment of being half awake on the ground was you flashed a memory into my head. This was one of those like I just went through all my really bad days.
Yeah.
Were like I was like 16. I was like really young, and there was one where we were at a hotel, and I had gone outside to smoke a cigarette, but I didn't realize how much pills I was on,
Yeah.
I guess, and the cigarette made me lightheaded. And I hit the ground. I didn't know I had hit the ground. I just I remember looking out, and I was like, the plane, this has happened multiple times to me, where the plane of the world was wrong, but I still saw the world.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe it.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like your equilibrium's off.
Like I was on the ground looking, but I felt like I was standing.
Yeah.
And so I could tell by my vision, oh, I'm not standing anymore because like the things aren't right. Like there seems to be like a wall right here, and that's the ground. Like it seems something's wrong with my perception. Like, but it felt like I was standing up, looking at the world this way. It's happened multiple times. There's one time I was I was huffing something. I actually think this might have been, just to wrap myself out. Again, 16-year-old me, fucking with my friends would huff fucking Freon, which is so unhealthy, and you should never fucking do that. But it laid me out multiple times where I was on my back, but I was on my back, but I still saw the earth.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to see the earth when you're on your back.
No.
It made a horizon. It's like it glitched in my mind where I was still seeing. Again, maybe I was standing up and I thought I was laying down.
Because your eyes
been the reverse.
Yeah.
I don't know. So maybe I've done them both. Maybe I've been standing, thought I was laying down. But those are terrible moments because I was right outside of a little motel. I had gone out to like smoke a cigarette beside the pool. I didn't make it back to the room, and I was fully aware that I couldn't move, but I definitely wasn't standing. And that was like pretty much most of that night. I'm sure that I either woke up in a second. I'm sure that's what happened. No one helps you in those moments. There's no good friends when you're that fucked up because everyone's that fucked up. Someone's got to have their shit together. But I'm alive. But those are weird. Have you ever had ones that you thought you were in a different place or in a different position? Because you did some test chemicals too, and that
was definitely super fucked up. So there was that one time we did the shit up our noses, that liquid up our nose.
You did liquid up your nose?
Yeah. So fucking I'll dox you, fucking Dylan Thompson, you son of a bitch. And I don't think he'll ever see it. I don't know if he's still alive. I don't know about that kid. I don't know what happened to him. But he was really heavy into test chemicals. He was getting them sent over from China. And he would just get different ones and try them and then dose other people on them. So it was me, him, and Dustin at Dustin's house. And that was always just a fun, sketchy place to go. Yeah, it was the nicest place that you could get the most fucked up. You know what I mean? It was the nicest.
You could be straight up not being able to speak, mind broken, fucked up.
Yeah.
And still, you're not going to go to jail.
Right. And it's like you're in like a suburban house.
Yeah. There's snacks later if we wake up from this.
Yeah. And then so we get there and he heats it up because it's like a powder. So he heats it up and then he gets it to a liquid.
Wasn't even in liquid form. I don't like to see the process.
Yeah, no. And then he put it in like one of the nostril syringes or like one of the ones that you would like put in.
Squirt upwards.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't think I ever did that with you. I missed out on the nose squirt, I think.
And then we laid back and then we shot it up our noses. And then it was like almost immediate. The flower,
your brain's right there.
Like the flower of life pattern went over everything, and then it didn't go away.
Yeah, see, that's kind of weird. It's just like they figured out how to make visuals, but like everything else isn't right.
But it wasn't that. It wasn't just that. Like I got so far out of my body, it was fucking insane.
Do you remember
it
what
was
it
like
was?
I do not remember what it was called, but like I had to rebuild my body from my perception.
We've talked about that before.
I had to regrow my body, and I had to
regrow
reality around me. I had to put myself back in this room, in this house, on the planet, in the universe, and like.
I've had a similar one like that on DMT before. It was from hitting DMT with a bomb.
But it took
that bad
like
bomb.
it was like literally taking forever though. Like it wasn't just like an immediate thing that this happened. It wasn't 15 minutes.
It was taking too long.
This was hours. Yeah. This was all like I was hard work. It was hard work to put everything back together.
I'm sorry they put you. Test chemicals can be a puzzle. That's just a mean puzzle. It's like a purposely mean puzzle. And I don't know what I mean by saying that, but I don't know. I think the disassociative part of psychedelics is where it gets dangerous for me. Because that's also why I like microdosing more, because the dissociative aspect doesn't really come into play until you're a few doses in on anything.
Yeah.
So even like LSD can get you so disassociated that you don't know your surroundings. But I mean, and see, comparing that to the test chemical thing, they don't seem that different at really high doses of L.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking scary. So, I mean, it kind of just, the dosage is off. It's like it's too heavy. It gets you there too quickly or for too long. Because, but again, I don't know if I enjoy that level. I'd rather be past that, fully out of body. I'm on the ground unconscious.
But then but you might as well just hit DMT then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like with LSD, it's much more, I don't want to say responsible, but it's much more,
I mean,
you can use
doses,
it. In high doses, you can't use it.
At high doses, you can use it to get out of body, but it's also so long that it becomes a torment if you're really heavily dosed. Yeah. I mean, is this a thing with everyone? Because I'm sure it is. I'm sure this is a trope of tripping, but getting to a point where you're so high to where you think you can't come back. Oh, this is who I am now.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like,
of course.
It's been like 12 hours.
Yeah, I'm just here now.
I still can't see. Oh, okay. This is me.
Yeah, this is,
and maybe
this
you're
is
tricking yourself. You could be 3 hours in and your mind's making your clock spin or something. Is time hard to measure as far as of course time's hard to measure when you're tripping. Are clocks hard to read while you're tripping? Always. Is that a thing with you? Where like analog clocks will be like, it seems like there's different, they have hands that they didn't have before, and I'm not sure which one to read.
Moving.
Which one's the biggest hand there? I have to see the hour. Is there that?
They're
or
all the
digital
biggest
clocks?
hands.
Does it kind of? Doesn't
morph.
it always fuck with you?
Yeah, because it's not, because your mind doesn't even want to register that it's a thing because it's disbanding with like being attached to it.
That's actually a hard thing to describe. So like, I remember reading that. So I was a nerd. I researched psychedelics before I did them. And that was one of the things was a perception shift and your perception of time, either stopping or slowing down, changing in some manner. And even after doing it, that's something I've fully not understood of like how you can scientifically alter time. It's like it's still using a chemical. It's not. It could be a chemical that allows you to be more creative with your vision or something, and therefore, but see, it's unexplainable. How it can change time in any way. And it is just your perception, because the guy chilling out here not tripping hard is like, no, it's been 10 minutes, man. Quit asking. So it's like, what time has it been now?
Eons.
Okay.
Like, what time is it now? And then he's like, it's 12:37, and you say it before he does, and he's like, what? And you're like, I just created time.
I just created your time now. See, what if that's the thing? What if the people tripping are doing things that the sober guy can't see, and they're actually fucking with time? But the guy that's sober looks at his phone and he believes it.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to think? It just keeps changing all of a sudden? No, that's not reasonable. So whatever he looks is whatever the guy tripping made, kind of, in a way. Maybe in a deep level, maybe in a big level. Maybe we're all altering time. But why would a chemical alter something that's like a dimension? Time is a dimension, right?
Well, they say it's a dimension.
It's, space and time.
Yeah.
So I don't see how a simple chemical could alter a dimension. And I don't understand how chemicals could be any sort of portals. So my rational mind wants to tell me that I'm just crazy. It makes me see shit. I'm crazy. There's not all this shit going on. I just been on a lot of drugs.
Or
it open. But see, I don't see how a chemical could be like a veil lifting thing, really. I don't understand the core.
But that's all your brain is. That's all your brain is.
Your mirrors are just windows, bro. Talking about your eyes.
Your
windows are just mirrors.
Windows are just mirrors of your soul and your face and your.
Yeah, or mirrors are just windows to the soul. Yeah, I don't know what to think about mirrors. Most animals don't understand them, and I think there's a reason why. And there has to be a reason why I'm fascinated by them while I'm tripping. It's not for a vain reason. I'm not always looking at my face.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm going in. Sometimes getting
Okay,
in the
so
mirror.
are you hanging out in a mirror world?
I feel like I can go in and out.
There are over 17 mirrors in the mirror.
I feel like I can hop into another. I feel like I can jump through a mirror of me at a different place and then come out of the bathroom and be at a different place. I feel like that's possible. I feel like I've done that.
Okay.
But again, that's not reasonable.
No.
That I would be able to time travel with LSD. It's more reasonable that I hallucinated it. Right?
Yeah, correct. Unless you can take your perception to the future.
You just hit yourself in the back of the head.
No, I scratched my head.
It's just a
Let's
weird
go.
thing.
Let's go to the future.
Oh, I thought you were kind of like
No,
punishing
I'm
yourself.
going to
or
smack my
something.
brain into the future, Toby.
Yeah. That might work just as well as psychedelics as far as we know. I mean, brain
Little bit of
damage.
brain damage.
I mean, isn't that what we're all doing?
I mean, I've definitely
we're taking
got some.
psychedelics. We're just mixing things up.
If you've ever been knocked out, you have some brain damage.
Okay. Is that why we're so interested
Yeah,
in
this
the
cap.
top?
This
That
cap
would
right here?
explain a lot. But I don't know. There's no way. I don't know. Has anyone ever done that? That's got to be a weird one. Has anyone ever? Do you think you have space traveled through a mirror before?
Oh.
Is this the stupidest question ever?
Are we in the mirror world?
I'm just asking. I don't. I know the other one was the common one is that I'll always feel like this. I don't think the mirror travel is that common for people. It doesn't sound like. Feels off. You never did that?
You ever traveled by mirror? That's in the
Traveled
new
by
Matrix movie. That was
the old Matrix was the mirror.
Well, that's how they
stepped through. But I grew
That's
up
how
with
you
the original
woke up.
Matrix, so it probably
Yeah.
had something to do with where I got the access point code for the mirror to open up, bro. I had the mirror open up
access
and I
point
changed place with the dude in the mirror, and I was in his spot. He was in a different situation. He was in a different bathroom.
You started with the man in the mirror?
It's just me in the mirror. Yeah.
Did you ask him to change his ways?
No, we were cool.
Oh.
We support each other. We're not trying to control each other's lives.
Or like on a basketball team?
Oh, we tried to start that, but we can't get that many mirrors in the bathroom. It's like 5-on-5. Damn,
Dude,
that's gonna take some mirrors.
I really think we should play some. I think we should ball.
Yeah, let's ball.
I think we should get into balling. Are you actually going to come ball?
I'll come ball, and I also just want to ball on people. I also just need jewelry and shit. I just need to start.
Oh, you just want to
collecting
start
some shit.
peacocking.
I don't want to peacock. No,
You're peacocking right
ball on
now.
folks.
Look at you.
not quite.
You're an
you would
Easter
know if I
Sunday
was
dinner
peacocking
right
man.
now.
I'll show you peacocks. Wait, you don't eat peacock on Easter Sunday. That would be a weird tradition, though. Easter, when we all eat peacock. But only, which one? I mean, there's a lot of feathers on the males. They got all those extra feathers.
You're not into that. You're more of a minimalist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, good for you.
good for me, man.
Good for you.
Good on me.
I think. Does it look good on you? Minimalism?
Oh, I don't think I could do that.
Do you think that you're
I think
a
I'm the
minimalist?
opposite of a minimalist.
I
bro.
think you are too.
Like borderline. I'm a collector, not a hoarder, but because all my
but isn't that what a hoarder says? I'm a collector. These are my things.
If someone came here with a camera crew and looked at all my hoarding things, they'd be like, "Oh, these are sweet." They're like Pokemon cards and Beanie Babies
all this
and
stuff,
shit.
dude. I would keep this stuff.
Like, yeah. Like, wait, why are we here, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I brought a dump truck, and I don't think I'm gonna need it.
Fun things like that. I like to collect. I like to have collections, and eventually my collections will grow.
Yeah. to things like
Oh, we were
animals,
watching
and then
fucking
larger animals,
this-
and then things larger than animals.
Just I guess respect to 420 because we've been watching all these food challenge shows. Fucking love that
Oh.
shit. We watched Bong Appetite today. We started a
Bong
couple episodes.
Appetit?
Bong Appetit. No, Bong Appetite actually makes more sense. But no, yeah, Bone Appetit with a bong in the position.
Bong appetit.
Bong. Yeah, that's the
Bong.
way to say it. But they, they had this. I want this drawer. See, I'm the collection mind. Like I want the big whiskey cabinet with aged
Yeah.
shit and cigars and shit that I'll never use. Like I just want the collection of it. And they had this weed drawer with like Oh man, it was just so many different strains, every type of tincture, CBD crystal.
But so it actually had like the buds and shit. So like, what
Yeah.
could you use the buds for?
Dude, they were throwing them in like they were throwing them in like grinding up nugs into the sauces, into the meat stuff.
Okay.
Well, that's how you bake out and they'd add a little concentrate or a little dab. You know, they take like some concentrate and put it in there, and then a little tincture or some terpenes just for the aroma. You know.
Okay.
They made some ball and shit. They made some duck. They made some sour diesel duck.
Some diesel D?
Or some something like that. Some Durban Haze duck or something. That's fucking fire.
But like,
no, but I just want
would
the
it
cabinet.
taste good?
I
'Cause,
want
like,
the cabinet eventually for smoking.
do you like the taste of weed and things though?
Yeah, sure, dude.
Do you?
Yeah, I haven't had
don't-
it in
but
like
you're not-
meats before.
Okay.
No, but I've what like in candies, brownies, cookies, shit like that.
I don't like
of
it being overwhelming.
a fresh nug taste though. Is
Fresh
perfect.
nug taste is good, but like
you don't want burnt nugs or burnt oil
weed.
taste.
Yeah, weed taste.
But they're
is
using the freshest of nuggies.
the freshest.
And dude, it was just so weird.
stickiest of the ickies?
They even smoked. They had some tuna that they took, and they basically just had like a bowl vaporizer thing.
Well, it's
that they
one.
lit.
Well, it's a smoker,
And they
so it's
smoked.
like it's got that. It's that little motor thing that shoots.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like,
and they roasted bowls in it, and then smoked the tuna with it was like just with plates and saran wrap, so we could do that.
yeah.
And it just gets that aroma in there.
I ain't trying to waste that weed though.
But yeah, see, that was my problem with the whole thing. I kept going.
Yeah.
Oh, you see them take these fresh nuggies and there was one dude who made wine with weed, and it was just watching him ground up the freshest of shit for blunts. This good blunt weed right
Yeah,
there.
dude. Like, what are you doing? Roll it up and smoke it.
And he's just throwing it in buckets of wine and shit. It's sickening.
making me fucking sick.
And even seeing the dabs,
Cretin.
like they get like the dabs ready. Just like put them in the steak blood, or and I'm like, they hit that. They're also hitting them. They have too much. They have
Okay.
too much weed. But yeah, I don't like how they were just tossing it around. Like those are good. No,
Show
it's
respect.
making me mad.
Throw some respect on it. Come on.
Smoked weed in days. He just throwing it like nothing
You trashing it.
into steak blood.
Yeah.
That's beef blood.
Now
It actually sounds good,
Now
though.
throwing some dabs on like a cast iron skillet.
That's what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
rubbing it in with a dabber. Super trashy for like a high class show. But
Yeah.
no, that shit's fun though, and I definitely would love to get. I wish I had enough weed to use it in food. I mean, that's what it comes.
Yeah.
down
Isn't that
to.
the thing though? It's like, yeah, we don't have
At
we don't
that
have that
point,
stuff.
might not even want it. At that point, I'd just be like, man, I got all this weed.
Yeah.
Chill now. Dude, our boy done any new ones? We can check out our boy there that it sends us to. Hey, let me piss before our TikToks.
Okay.
Set us up.
All right, guys, please hit the like button if you haven't yet, if you're in the stream, and also go join our Patreon. Patreon.com/Toby and David. There's a bunch of cool stuff over there. Also, merch at realbird.company.site. We also just straight up take donations. Everything helps. Love you. Login success. Okay. Now I'm going to go over here. We're going to go in here. We're going to watch some funny stuff for a second. Not a fan of edibles or food bud stuff. Yeah, see, like I'm not the hugest fan of edibles. Like like if it's offered, sure, I'll take a little nibble. I'll have a little bit. But if I have to go and buy it, no, I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather, you know, that's what I'd rather do. And I always really prefer flour. That's just me. The instant feeling, yeah. Like, especially if you're just like, if it's been a long fucking day. Because I try to segment my day, you know. Try to not be like baked all day. I can't do that shit no more. I can't just be like off my tits baked all fucking day. Gotta be a productive member of society a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Get shit done.
You got some new ones for us this
Yeah,
week?
we got some new ones.
Freshies. Okay, David. I feel like I don't just... I feel like we saw this one. Chill out, bro. My girl's on. Or is that a common thing to say?
Probably.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, we saw that one.
No, I didn't think we did.
Yeah, I saw the next one.
I don't think we watched this last week.
Hey Kay, here's your milk, what you call ogie. Hope you have fun drinking it. This is a big shout out to you.
Oh. Nice.
What?
Okay, what?
I like that we got somebody just says, "Oh boy." Oh, Kay actually said, "Thank you, John. You're a great
This is to
friend." Oh my God.
Maybe
Kay got the message.
You know how YMH kind of makes fun of people because they don't get the app?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't get the app. Maybe it is a new just social media platform, just like Instagram, where you can do things like, you know,
Yeah.
maybe it is that and there's nothing to make fun of.
But I don't think you can
we
like
can
tag.
find it. It's easier to find. You come up on people's front pages, though. It's a little different just because it's so accessible.
Oh man,
It's
way
not
to
just
go.
private. That's like a Facebook thing. You know,
Yeah.
you should have Facebooked that person. Happy Easter
Man,
Day.
that bunny's gonna have to quit coming over here when he gets hiding all them eggs. Ooh, I had a rough night. He's hippity hoppity all the way, you know. But I enjoyed.
I thought that was
I like when they just end.
Yeah, you think they edited that?
Mid cackle.
That bunny's gonna have to quit coming
Bobby
over
Hill.
here when he gets.
I can hear a little Bobby Hill in there.
There's a little Bobby Hill.
Perfect son. Does he drink alcohol? Never. Does he ever come home late? Never.
Does he get a biscuit? Never.
So many ghosts?
You were sitting next to me while I was prepping.
When?
The other night when I was over here.
Okay.
So you've seen some of
Maybe.
these, but you can't keep calling them
All
out.
of
You
them
haven't seen
seem-
these on the show, Toby.
Are you positive?
I was sitting next to
I
you.
remember talking about the comment on it. I don't think I would have seen that if you were prepping.
We were scrolling through TikTok.
When would I have seen the comment on that first one?
I don't know, man.
See, I got it bomb. She get the bomb.
I have the perfect son. Does he drink alcohol?
You fuck with that egg making though?
What do you think about
The
people
way he rolled
that
that
don't
out?
like you?
That was great. That's a great thing.
Omelet
Everybody should do it
beginning.
that way. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't make a good omelet.
Why do you keep talking when people start talking? Do you have that thing in your brain where it's like something like auditory
talk
comes
and
on?
watch at the same
Auditory
time.
comes on. You're just like, yeah. So, anyways, and it's like, no, there was a thing we're trying to.
I can hear, man. No one else can, so I'll shut up.
What do you think about people that don't like you? Fuck them. What'd you say? Fuck them. Fuck them? Yeah. Good
Yeah.
advice, Dad.
He said,
What
"Fuck
do you
'em."
think about
Fug
people
them. Yeah.
I need to get
that
fucking.
don't like you? Fuck them. What'd you say? Fuck them. Fuck 'em.
This would be you in
That's
an
a good
alternate
guy.
reality. This is you if you took over your dad's business
Ah, okay.
in 30 years.
Yeah, it was a little bit Asian in the short.
He's not any bit Asian.
He looks all Asian.
He is not at all. Yeah.
Good advice, Dad.
Fuck him.
I don't know where people are from.
I don't know. I'm country blind.
Who cares?
Again, we didn't watch this one on here.
Seems familiar.
Hi, I'm John. I'm about to break some bad news.
This is from his straight account.
Hi, is this Aaron? Yeah. Your friend, first off, I'm John from John Breaks Bad News. Can you hear me? It sounds like you got a lot going on over there.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm John from John Breaks Bad News.
Okay.
Your friend Bree hired me to break some bad news to you.
Okay.
She's pregnant with your boyfriend's baby.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry, bud.
Or sorry about it?
Sorry, bud.
Could you leave a review on my page?
Hell yeah,
I
fucking
sorry about
savage.
it. Yeah.
It's John Breaks Bad News at Facebook.com.
Is that like not the one he wants to be at?
$2. I'm not playing game! $2! I'm not. No, $2.
Right here, 50 cents.
I'm not playing.
I like this kid. Stand up for himself.
Yeah.
$2.
You gonna overcharge me?
Because I'm kid? Fuck you, I'm not playing games.
He brought that sticker in though and put it on there.
Oh, you think
he's
it's
playing games?
I
I mean, probably he's a kid.
Pop told me that I ain't never gonna forget is you ain't a real man unless you packing 2 dips. One in your mouth, one in your ass.
That's right.
Stay country, y'all.
Stay
good.
country.
Good
Keep
man.
that skull. Keep that skull in your brown hole. Oh, and here. Okay, so we found this guy.
Kind of guy.
Do you remember when we found him?
Yeah.
So this is Zawai.
Again, I'm not sure what he uses this app for.
We don't know. He perplexes us.
His channel looked like they were all what are they called? I always forget the name because I never do them. The scrapbook thing.
Yeah, it is like a scrapbook type deal.
Or like, I don't know.
But this one is about save the world from nuke war.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
It's a good message.
Russia-Ukraine crisis leading to the nuclear war.
I love the way he said nuclear war.
Nuclear war.
Nuclear war.
Leading to the nuclear war.
Yes,
It's kinda
that's
nice.
so good.
Nuclear war.
It's the best way you want to hear anyone say nuclear war.
Yeah.
Nuclear war.
Yes.
Don't forget, Japanese.
Yeah, a lot of people say nuclear.
Yeah, and it's wrong. It's not
Nuclear.
nuclear. It's
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
It's such a subtle, it's one of those that'll make your brain hurt though. If you say enough of them, say them each 5 times and you won't know you don't know where you're standing, bud.
You never know when you're at. You don't know if your foot's on the ground or you're in the sky.
You don't know where the horizon is anymore.
I love how we've just got people just saying save the world from nuke war. I like that. Yes.
Nuclear war.
Nuclear war. Yeah, so he's great. Here he is.
They're shoveling out, bro.
Oh, nigga with a shovel. So not only does he want to save the world from nuclear war,
he also
wants to get
bro.
some. He also wants to get his
Flexing
dick
on
wet.
your hose.
That's what he wants. With his shovel, he wants to dig out that pussy.
I think maybe
That's what he's going
that he's a
for.
good worker.
You
Hard
think
worker.
that's what he's doing in his basement?
He's strong.
Let's take a little look at this basement. So is that drawers
Is that built
in a
into
wall?
the wall? Is that the weirdest?
Crudely?
Are they just the front of the
It
drawers
looks like
glued,
it's just fronts of drawers
glued onto the wall? Wait, first off, what the fuck's going on behind you? Didn't notice this in the first run.
Yeah, and this is a basement room. It has to be a basement room.
Got all the ducts showing. It's got a little table there. And the shovel, I mean, maybe it's supposed to be a weapon, like he's going to beat you, like he's tough.
Yeah, he's a tough guy.
Or is it I'm a hard worker?
Well, he's a rough customer.
Yeah, okay. He'll beat you with a shovel, is what he's saying.
And
He's going to
bury
murder you with a shovel.
Yeah, he's going to put you 10 feet beneath the ground. This is your best yet. Old Farmer. Oh, a lot of people come in and just say the title again. A lot of people just come in and are just like, Old Farmer, Old Farmer, Old Farmer, Old Farmer. Are these real accounts?
I'm sure. I mean, they're just shouting out Old Farmer there.
But
so he is trying to say that he works hard. He's got Farmer up there, but it also beats you with it.
Yeah. And then now we've got just a family. I love this family.
We love families.
Going out to eat.
Out to eat. Going out to eat.
Going out to eat.
What are we doing? We're a family. We're going
Aubrey.
out to eat.
We're a fam.
What did she say? What are we doing? Aubrey.
I think she's talking to the baby.
Aubrey, say it.
Yeah,
They're all
baby.
trying to trigger each other.
Yeah, it's their.
I love the kid.
I don't think that they're happy. I don't think that they're happy. I think that they put this stuff up on social media so people.
Wait, now you're talking about everybody?
No, just no.
You don't think these people are happy?
Going out to eat.
Out to eat.
Out to eat.
Going out to
You don't
eat.
think he's happy about going out to eat, man? Obviously, he's like, this is a good night.
I think
he's been working hard.
To eat.
Out to eat.
Going out to eat.
That's a working
good
man. That's a good man. He works hard. He worked hard to put that trampoline in the backyard with a water with a fucking pool
$700
pool
right
donut
there.
on it.
Why is the pool donut? Oh no, we need to have a whole show where we just look in the backgrounds of these things.
Yeah,
like,
dude, it's rough. Life's hard out there, man.
It's going out to eat. I mean, I've worked with that guy before. I think I know a specific guy. I don't know if you'll remember him. He had seizures. It was kind of sad.
Yep.
Remember the person I'm talking about?
I do.
The sad way to bring him up.
Yeah, but I remember.
Going out to eat.
Going out to
What are we
eat.
doing? We're a family. We're going out to eat.
The baby does not know what you're doing.
No.
Stop yelling
Yeah.
at the baby. Say going out to eat, you motherfucker.
We're a family.
They're a family and they're going out to eat. Everyone loved that one. That was a great one.
Buddy, no fucking way. You cannot use the double gulp cup for the fucking Slurpee. This right here. This is Slurpee cup.
I'm not sure if it's the same guy.
No way, buddy.
But is that the guy who got famous for like eventually he got bigger and bigger cups until he eventually filled up the Home Depot bucket with Slurpee?
Maybe.
Because there was a kind of thing of like whether it was real, because it seemed like the 7-Eleven guy was in on it, like you know, because again he's bringing tubs in there, and he got away with it and was sipping it in this car. We got to find that one eventually.
This one has to be a you. I don't remember this one.
Fucker, that's a motherfucking helicopter in my plane. That bitch did the boom and now it's a plane, but it was just the hell of a chopper. Holy shit. See this motherfucker, that's a motherfucking helicopter in my plane. That bitch did the boom and now it's a plane, but it was just the hell of a chopper.
The hell of a
Holy
chopper
shit.
is great.
Y'all see this?
Boomina.
It's getting hot in here. So hot. So take off all your clothes.
Can't listen to that song.
The green screen's going out, bro. You did so much to make this video good.
Yep. So he's
take it off. I think he.
Oh, does he fully strip?
Let's see. Is this our boy? It looks like him with a beard.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Now let's see what
Different.
Poo-poo.
Is this a common thing with the? I mean, how often does he have a shirt off out there?
Okay, so is this like his?
This is weird. Oh shit! In the fridge, trapped in the fridge is the grass. Yes.
Okay.
Cold as ice. Let's make it. Willing to sacrifice your love.
Drugs. Will you sacrifice your drugs?
Cold as
Going out
ice.
to eat.
Today, I'm starting to see colors.
What?
All right, I had enough sugar today. I'm starting to see colors everywhere.
I've had
Four
enough.
likes.
I've had enough sugar
Original
today.
sound. You see who the original sound is from? It's from God. God made that sound. Is that his? Wait. No, Church of the Dead.
Yeah.
God? Who is? I don't know what's going on there.
Do you want to check him out?
Yeah, do a quick check out here.
Quite a few laying in bed.
1s, 15s.
What more do you need?
Original sounds from God on all these. I love
What
that.
more do you need?
That seems like a genius
Oh,
way.
you got a lot, dude. Got a lot of these, bud.
All real low, bro.
Yes, I'm supposed to draw a pentagram in the Bible, but
What?
it's my mom's Bible, so. Yeah.
Oh, are people harassing this person that's religious and also a little slow to telling him to put
The stair
pentagrams?
was broken because the Buddha did not believe in himself.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if he's self-aware yet. I haven't seen enough.
My best attribute is strength, but my weakness is the fact that I have a wife.
I thought you said bad bitch.
What?
No, it reminds me. We were watching again the what's his name? It's one of the. It's another Key and Peele character, but he's talking about face 10, body 10. That's my weakness.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ah, fuck! I always forget his name. He's the big boy.
I don't remember.
Tennessee Luke.
Yeah, so this is Tennessee Luke. If you couldn't tell.
Lukey.
Hey, guys and dolls, how you doing? I'm Tennessee Luke.
Yeah, you are.
Pause it.
I have a question.
Hold up
for
a
you.
second. I gotta.
I feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel it.
You feel?
I feel like that's Donald Trump and Biff from Back to the Future 2.
Okay.
Mixed, because he's kind of playing Donald Trump in that movie, right?
Yeah.
But don't you get those vibes from him, like
I do.
that he's like not a real person? Either he's had work done or he's like kind of part alien.
Well, he does his hair every day.
I'm talking about the facial structure.
Okay.
It doesn't look like a human face.
When you go outside, do you shine your shoes?
Fucking alien.
Yeah. Do you shine your? Do you? I want to know. I'm collecting research.
He's got shoe rack right there. He's got light blue
He's
like
into his
dress
shoes.
socks on.
Weird choice. The teal dress socks. Didn't know they made those. That's some
Because
Elvis
your
vibes.
shoes should look good.
Is this a whole thing for his feet? Like, what is this
Hey.
shoe shining station that vibrates?
I
Looks like
think
there's
that's. I think that's like the thing that like your parents have.
it's a vibrator.
Yeah, or
A
like
shaker?
it massages your feet or something. You put your
Okay.
feet on it, maybe massages them.
He's into his shoes, man. Tennessee Lukey, shout out.
What else you got, Tennessee Lukey?
This is a buddy. He doesn't look real though.
Somehow.
Looks like an AI created his face.
Somebody
Does that
Okay.
make sense?
somewhere, Somebody, anytime.
It's like design an old actor, and it's like
Yeah.
makes his jaw weird, and it's like
It comes out with this.
yeah. Industry plant, industry plant.
Chill.
Tennessee Luke.
Hi, I'm Tennessee Luke.
Hi.
You may have seen me on Tim and Eric or
Oh,
let's
is
see,
he
Cardi B music video.
Cardi B? Damn.
I
Okay.
was a witness
Why does no one watch your fucking
for a
TikTok, bro?
trial. We almost got 1 billion hits for that. I'm a SAG actor, and somebody told me about TikTok.
Okay.
Be on TikTok. Sure.
Oh
Is he
my god!
lying? He does seem like a Tim and Eric hire.
This is me in 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm lucky.
Oh wait, is that a, wait? Go down. I think that was a Tim and Eric. That Totino.
Name's
That's
Hard
in-
Rock Joe, and I hope you like punk music because there's a punk song that I wrote for Totino's Pizza Rolls.
Totinos.
Start the music right.
Totinos. How did you know? Totinos.
Such strange dudes.
I love it though.
My name is Tim Heidecker. Hi, I'm Tennessee, a pizza freak,
Okay.
and I have a secret. I am Pizza Totino's boy.
Shout out to Tim and Eric for hiring the handicap. You know.
We're all winners thanks to Totino's Pizza Rolls.
They're just. I don't know if he's necessarily like.
No, it was supposed to be a joke. If it's real, it's
Yeah.
not a joke. I thought I was making a joke. Obviously, he's
Let it
just an
snow,
odd
Let
actor.
it snow, let it snow. I went to Home Depot and
But did
got
they-
the nuts to fix my
So,
car.
Look at him on his own. and look at who they hired.
Yeah.
Like when he came in, there was something about him.
Mm-hmm.
They're
like,
"You
we
know
want
what?
you for this.
It seemed weird.
Yeah.
Seemed weird enough for
Can we
people
exploit?
to.
Can we exploit that?
Yeah.
Can we exploit your weirdness?
Is there some? What's the level to? I think this is a constant debate. I don't know the level in between like supporting and exploiting when it comes to people that are just strange. So like again, your mom's house.
People
thing
have to
would be
work.
like the classic. I'm gonna come now. What's his name? Champagne.
Yeah,
Robert Paul.
Yeah.
So like that, where's the point of exploitation? And if you pay them enough, is there no such thing as exploitation? Because
if you're willing and the pay is right, if you're just doing a thing.
But you have to be fully aware of the exploitation. You have to be fully aware of the joke, I think, or its exploitation, right? Otherwise, you're just a paid.
Okay, so if do you not think that he understood the joke when he did this?
No, he's fully aware. I'm not saying that. I think that he was typecast as a weirdo, and I don't think necessarily that he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
And so it was like,
oh, with the crew. I want to see him with the crew. He's got a crew.
That's his extended family.
Food looks good.
Here we are at El Bristow in West Hollywood.
He just
Having
walked up to a table.
fantastic meal of our life with the Ding Dong Show. These are all Ding Dong members.
Ding Dong?
And
Is that a new
there's
show or
Hans
something?
Gerber, Servant.
See, exploitation.
Very green.
That's the exploitation
Hopefully
table.
the Ding Dong Show.
That's
The Ding Dong Show.
Yeah. There seems to be something about accepting who you are, selling yourself, but not to the point of where like it's embarrassing, and you have to be fully aware of the embarrassment and what they're making fun of you for.
Yeah.
Because the only reason he was hired on Tim and Eric was because he wasn't normal. Normal is mean, right? He wasn't didn't live up to society's norms or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, again, they seem to be, it seems like a more freak show vibe. And is that ethical? Is a freak show ethical? Like exploiting people, but they're fully aware of what they're doing and making money? I mean, what else are they going to do? I get, there's that. What else? You're making them money. If they're fully aware, then it's not mean. They just, like, you're giving them a cool celebrity job, but this is this is what the world wants to see from you. They want to see the woman with a beard swallow swords. They're not trying to see the average Joe.
Right.
So like there is some kind of celebrity to being a weirdo. This is a weird conversation, but I don't think we've ever touched on it. Is it ethical? Our circus is ethical? No.
Well, no, because you like again, it's
a lot of exploitation.
If people because then you have like take Barnum, for instance, not a great guy. He did exploit people, but you have to admit some of those people
had better lives.
Had better lives because of it. Because
his story is amazing. Truly. Will you listen to the time suck on it?
Well, I mean, yeah, he was kind of a dick though. He was
No, but he just had such a crazy story, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, became a millionaire twice, right? Like made money, lost it all, made it all back. Off the back of freaks.
But yeah, see, that was his like big show, and it seems a little bit weird. And I don't know where the line is. So, and again, in Robert Paul Champagne's eyes, like he's like, I'm a weirdo, but I know I am fully aware of it, love it, rep it till the day I die.
Here's my address. Go
ahead and tell people that I'm a freak because I love being a freak. I
you
live
can
it,
move
pay
in
me for
today,
and it's fine.
Yeah,
that one seems fine. But right, there is a line of to where that same situation just gets a little weird when someone might not know what they're being exploited for, or might not be comfortable with what they're being exploited for. You see what I'm saying? They might even be. He might be aware that he's just a little bit different. What if he doesn't fit? What if he feels normal? Isn't whatever? What if he
everybody does, right? Everybody feels normal.
No, most people don't feel normal, right?
Well, you feel normal for you. You know what your baseline is.
Yeah.
You know,
but Yeah, that's so relative too. It's hard to judge.
Everything's
on
relative.
things
Why
like
even
that.
talk to each other? Why even talk about our feelings and thoughts on things? It doesn't matter.
No. I don't think we do things because they matter, though. I wouldn't live if it mattered. Or I wouldn't live if it had to matter.
If it mattered,
That's what I should
if
say.
it mattered, so that's when you
I
would
give
kill
up.
yourself.
Oh, it matters now? Fuck this.
No.
I wouldn't live if it
Not
had
down.
to matter. You know, it doesn't have to matter to me. I'm living for no reason and with no matter, with no purpose. How
Well,
does
you're
that
full
feel
of matter.
for people that? How does that feel for people who believe in purpose and destiny? To hear someone say that they live in spite of those things, doesn't the world feel less scary?
I live because death will never touch me.
Death will never cease, and it's always inevitably coming.
Death
for
will
you.
never see us.
You can live in spite of those things or alongside them. You don't have to.
You don't have to conform. You don't have to be a little beta cuck bitch and just let life ram you in the butthole.
Unless you like
that.
ramming.
Unless you're into that.
And then
That's
shout
not what I'm
out.
saying. Don't cancel me.
We'll end it with that. Life's not going to fuck you in the ass unless you want that.
And that's okay.
And then it's okay, but then it's not going to do whatever you don't want.
And have you ever had it do what you wanted?
Life? Never, not once. Not even a second. No. You know, sad boys, bro. I think we're holding it together for how truly sad we are.
So let's take
doesn't
it there.
It doesn't leave everything. It's behind everything. Well, it's like,
Yeah, there it is.
yeah. It's that noise.
And,
Just that noise personified.
Here we are.
But what we got after Tennessee Lukey? Did you get any ones after him? Because I do think this might be a comeback. We're gonna have to keep him on the in the circuit.
Oh my God. Okay, so Dave sent us a
Oh,
picture of the deer tick.
That is crazy.
It's a big fat boy.
Yeah, dude. I've been
And we're down in the corner for some reason of this picture.
No, he was watching it.
Yeah,
while he
I
did
know.
it. Do you pay for YouTube?
Yeah.
You fucking rich ass.
Yeah.
We don't even pay for YouTube. Neither one of us.
That's the tick.
That's fucking scary. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That's your hairs? Let me see that again.
Those are his hairs.
Those are your hair. How is your phone so good? You zoomed in to the point where your hairs were like microfibers,
And you took
man.
a picture of it before you took it out, which I'm impressed with. You were like, let me get a picture of this honker.
Tick. Need a tick pic. Someone needs a tick
Tick
pic tonight,
pics.
you know?
Everybody whip out your tick
Quit
pics.
sending your tick. I mean,
So what on what, like, do you wait till a girl asks for a tick pic?
well, it depends on if they're a doctor or not, because you probably shouldn't text your doctor. They don't like that.
They don't like that. No, you figured that out, didn't you?
You send a tick to a stranger. Is this okay? And if they know something, they'll be like, no, that's not okay. Go get it checked out. And if they don't know, they'll be like, quit fucking texting me, and be like, all right, delete
I'm
it.
sorry.
Never again.
Please take me back.
Until I got the next tick. Because you seem to be in my rotation. Who are you? Do I know you?
Yeah, you're in my top 5.
You're in my email blast.
Yeah, you're on my monthly email blast. And
Are you on LinkedIn?
You're on my monthly email blast on
That's
LinkedIn.
how you should meet people out in public. You look at them like this, and especially if they the type of person, like say they play music or something. There's some reason for you to know them, and so they have that celebrity air of when you'll look at them, you'll be like, well, you probably know me from.
Yeah.
You look at them. You on LinkedIn?
Yeah. Facebook Marketplace?
I think I saw you before. Yeah, you were selling that couch.
Yeah.
That was a sick couch. Sweet. I bid $500 on it, and then I left. That was me.
That was me.
Okay, well, who we got here? Mr. Voice Man. Cat on a leash, take a nair break. Like nair, like
I
the
can't
hair
be
removal?
The only one that would let Shrek take his virginity away. You know, I look beautiful in white, but I can look good in black too, or anything that Walmart has on their half price discount.
Are you
rack.
fucking with me?
Make it look. I
think we're gonna have to check him out.
I don't think this is his channel. Right? Is that his face?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, with this profile pic, I can tell that he's like, again, I'm wanting all these people to be fully aware of what they're doing. That's like my number one concern.
Wet right now, but you know what? That's okay, because rain's just water, you know?
Rain is just God's way of pissing on you.
Really like soaking wet right now.
Okay.
He's trying to be funny. And who wants to piss on it? He's begging for... Mariah Carey.
He's got a little...
he does Mariah Carey a few times.
Yeah.
He's a fan.
He's got like a TT Jerry vibe.
Okay. So from Chris DiStefano's podcast, the trans woman that was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel that. Yes, I don't know. Is it the no teeth? Is it like less teeth?
See, now he's trying to be sexy with his no teeth.
Is there none?
He's just gumming. Quit doing that.
Yo, dude. Let's get you some teeth.
Dude. Cringy as fuck.
That's all right. I don't blame people for trying, but but I also don't blame people for calling people out.
Yeah, no.
When they tried, but at the end of the day, I respect the hustle. Look at this dude. He's working fucking hard. He's working.
He is, man.
He's trying to make it work.
Oh my God. He's really getting in there.
Yeah. Seems like he may have gotten one that went viral early and then it just became his thing.
Well, I don't know. Let's see what we got left here. We got a few.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll show.
Showing you how to get nice fat lines.
You think that's Coke?
No, it's like, but you would use that with Coke.
That sounds like
You have to get it really powdery.
You just have to have like $3,000.
What's going on around you, no matter what's going on inside.
Yeah, okay.
This is what any girl who asks you what your star sign is doing.
Yeah.
At any given moment.
Well,
everything.
This is what their purpose is, right?
I like that she's like jazz
She's
tap
kinda
dancing
getting it back there. Actually, she's got that auntie dancing. You know when auntie's drunk?
Yeah.
At the you go out.
Yeah, this is your hippie aunt.
It's like sing it or wing it. It's that style place where there's definitely wings and there's definitely
this is long.
Some karaoke.
Yeah,
auntie's
she went with
getting
the minute.
Right, she's doing the whole song. She knows everything.
Something greater, you're always.
Did you make this song?
Yeah, she's just free falling.
Oh, she's doing some scat.
You're never alone. Remember that.
Thanks, Luma Lee.
Baby, you'll be here for life.
Is that the joke?
I'm a mom with a 5-year-old. No, she did this.
No, that's the Easter Bunny, dog.
No, she
Look
did
at
this.
that. That's the Easter Bunny.
She did this. This is her account.
Mom with a 5-year-old. That's the Easter Bunny.
I'm a mom with a 5-year-old.
The one with the top that looks like little ears.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're right.
It's around Easter.
I liked that one.
Why did you like it?
Because the native.
Did she make noises?
Yeah, she hit the thing and made a noise, and he just carried it on.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those chants start with a.
And it hit that top.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
I think he.
Fuck yes.
got those chains off of some machine. Got nails in his ears.
Did he get you?
Are those full nails?
It looked like real nails. Real full
Like
nails.
nails and some metal off of a legit machine.
Check out Captain Funk. Oh yeah.
Good evening. Good
Good
afternoon.
evening.
And
Yeah,
good
you
morning.
keep saying
it's time
you know
for
what
the
my
Yaka Shaka
vibe
Shoo
is.
Shoo Chat.
Look at his hat, dude.
Yeah. This is your vibe.
Oh my god.
This is
Toby.
Toby.
How do they allow that on fucking TikTok, bro?
I don't know because it's not that. It's just
It is.
It's just the.
Is that the West Coast Choppers Nazi sign?
It's 3 skulls and a West Coast Choppers
West Coast
symbol.
head chopper.
Move your head to the left, move your head to the right, and go Yaka Saka Shoo Shoo. Yaka Saka Shoo Shoo. And of course,
So I guess he does that. I guess he does screaming at the camera every time.
Is he not normally wearing that symbol because
you haven't seen anything yet until you see the real, original Captain Funk. You want to be
Captain
Funkicized. Stay tuned.
About to be funkicized.
Stay tuned for what?
This.
That was right after. Is there a drummer in the room that's not playing
that's
right?
keeping it up with him. Oh, what you got, buddy?
I really screwed up. This is Captain Creepy coming to you live.
Bro, what?
He's now Captain Creepy and he's coming to you live. Oh, we
He
got a
really
bro what?
screwed up.
Yeah,
He's
I really
like,
screwed
3
up.
videos in. I already fucked up. Sorry. What's that?
Good afternoon.
Oh,
This is
he's
what
got
happens
some
when you put a
fucking
microphone
drip, though.
with Joe Biden. Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Oh.
I think he's like sneaking in some fuck. He thinks he's being sneaky. Oh. Oh, shit. No, I was feeling that.
I know, it's just the music.
Yeah. He's got a feeling.
Hello? Hello? I can't reach anybody. Oh my gosh, where's
He's got
Fat Man?
nunchucks and a spider.
Help me, Fat Man, help me.
He's got a clown back
I
there.
am Fat
Oh,
Man.
full clown. This dude's not chill. I'm
He's
gonna go ahead and say
almost
he's not
borderline
chill.
Joker. He's like a borderline Joker. He doesn't want to be the Penguin,
You
but
think
he's
he's
too
a
fat to be the
dad
Joker.
or like family? You think, like, what's his deal?
What is his deal? What do you
This is
like?
what
What's
he
your?
does. His hats are on point though. Go back.
Are they though?
Yeah, there was so many studded hats.
You want to go back to his hats?
Like, look at these two right here.
Yeah,
those are crazy.
Tonight's the night. I'm trying to make a lot of money tonight going
He's
downtown
always got
Nashville.
3D hats.
I gave it a couple of hours last night, only raised $10.
Is he
But
goth?
we're trying to make
Listen.
a lot of money tonight going downtown Nashville. I gave it a couple of hours last
Nashville.
night, only raised $10. But with this outfit, I think I can do much better. Leave a comment what you
Did
think.
you take pictures?
As
Fucking
always.
deep?
Tonight's the
I bet he's trying to like take pictures.
I guess.
as a goth character. One more hat. You gotta see that hat too.
Tomorrow's the first night.
Damn,
I'm
that's
going
like these big old
downtown
studs on
it's a
it.
lot of flair.
It's a lot on that.
A lot of flair, my
We
dude.
sell pictures with the real Captain Funk. I've changed my
I like
name
the
to Captain
one
Funk.
wing.
I'm really going to go through with
The
it.
flat wing
And
there in the
always
middle?
remember one thing.
I think that's what that is. Oh, that's kind of tight, but damn. You really bedazzle
keeps-
your shit out, but you.
He
Oh,
keeps
look,
saying he's Captain
different
Funk.
one, bro. Look at the captain's hat. That's
The red captain hat. The red one.
There's always another hat.
It's time for the cackle
That
challenge.
one's not
Can you
bad.
do this?
I would wear that for sure.
That's great. Walk up to
It
somebody
also
and
looks
do
like a
it now.
dictator's hat, doesn't it?
So yeah, it's but it's a captain hat.
With the symbols and with the studs, it's got a dictator vibe.
It totally evokes
Captain
militarism.
Funk, why do your shit remind me of dictators and the Nazis?
Yeah,
why is your
we're
first
just gonna-
video straight Nazi symbol? Captain Funk. Oh, does he keep plugging his YouTube?
I just want to see if there's an actual. He
Pardon?
said I've changed my name to Captain Funk. I'm really going through with it.
I think he was referencing a YouTube. I'm not sure. Again, a lot of these people like to reference things that don't exist. We learned from that one guy. It's like, check out my YouTube page. And it was just all of his TikToks, but put into one video. Herbert Slops.
This is the clown. The butthead clown.
Hello. Welcome back.
He doesn't creep me out. I bet he's like not even a murderer.
I'm good, thank you.
Some people,
Probably not, no.
I can read people real good.
He's got a little Mighty Booshi vibe.
Yeah, I think he's just being weird. He's a weirdo.
Oh, he's only got...
But he's a purposeful weirdo. This is what our friend Houston should do.
Yeah.
We should make you... Because you want to be...
You want to be a fucking clown?
Insane?
You want to be a fucking clown? We'll turn
Let's
you into
make
a clown.
Not like that. You want to be insane?
We'll just show everybody what you are.
To be insane. I'll be a clown with you, bro.
No, you won't. You will not be a clown with me.
Okay. Yeah, he's weird. But, you know, he's trying to do some horror clown shit. It's
I
like,
don't even think it's... I think he's just trying to be, like, slightly unsettling. It's not
he doesn't
even...
threaten me, though. I don't feel threatened by him.
No.
Like, honestly, the don't call me a chomo guy, like, threatens me a lot more than this guy.
Yeah, he's a queep.
I don't... Yeah, something's wrong with him.
Something's
This guy's
wrong
just
with
quirky.
you. Yeah.
This clown is just clowning around. Don't fuck with him. He's a good guy.
Weekend's episode.
Yeah, see, I feel like he's just trying to make some horror clown
But
shit,
it's
which
not...
That's his
he's got to
thing.
know that it's not really... I think is he just trying to be unsettling?
A Weird Weekend's episode about rap.
Can you remember any of the rap that you did?
My money don't jiggle jiggle.
Oh, he
folds.
did the rap.
Oh, yeah,
Wiggle,
just
wiggle,
doing that.
for
Popping
sure.
off right
Make me want to dribble dribble. You know. Rap.
Yeah, so it's...
Nice.
See, anything with dolls... Not fun.
That's good puppetry with the hat flying off.
It is good puppetry. You're right. You're right, it is.
Repping this clown. Me and him are cool. I didn't feel any weird vibe. I don't know. People trying to be weird don't freak me out. Weird people freak me out.
Yeah, you got to be like genuinely fucked.
Or play it off well enough. Even
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
got to be
fucking with
really
me.
good.
Yeah, see, that just seemed like that's innocent, fun, good time.
Innocent, fun, good time for
a good time.
for a big guy and his little toys. You know, that's all we can hope for.
Well, that's about the end of our TikToks.
That was.
I gotta go do another piss.
Are you okay?
And yeah, I'm okay.
You've been taking a lot more frequent pee breaks recently.
Yeah. Well, I'm on a lot more caffeine and I feel pinched. My dick feels pinched. My muscles are tightening up.
Okay.
So I feel like I have to piss all the time right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I want to hop in. Do you want to hop in and let some people call in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can do that. I can turn the phone on.
So, let's see what the people have to say.
All right, phone number going up. You may call in at your leisure. At your pleasure. To any measure. It's not that big of an endeavor. Call-in topics. Tell us either your favorite Batman or your favorite Johnny Depp movie or your favorite domestic assault case or yeah, anything to say about those things. It doesn't matter. Just don't ask us questions. No, you can ask us questions. Just call him but don't talk. Just call him but don't say anything. I don't need that right now. My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. So stupid, but it hits. You left me in here by myself for a little over an hour. Just went out for a break. I did, and nobody's biting. Nobody cares.
That's all right.
I just got left here by myself. I'm like Batman.
You can't be alone for a second. Are you 2-year-old?
No, but on our live shows that go for, anywhere between 3 to 5 hours to 7 hours. I need you here.
I'll show
Do we
up.
need to put a porta back there?
I mean, I could just put a catheter in and just never leave, yeah.
I mean, that's probably best is that we never stop a stream.
Don't even breathe, bro.
Well, no, breathe.
Well, don't breathe, but with talking, not with
okay. Yeah,
breath.
breathe with talking.
Yeah, breathe out words.
Have you ever breathed a word?
Yeah, how about we fucking cold call?
You just want to randomly cold call one of these numbers?
I don't even know who this is. We have never saved. Well, no, we have like
saved
2
one.
numbers. That's it.
You've gotten a lot of calls, my dude.
Well,
we're popular.
A lot of those are lies.
Yeah, a lot of those are lies. You guys lie a
Except
lot.
lies.
I hope you guys know that. Do you know that about yourself, that you lie all the time? Did you know that? I bet you knew that. You know how I know you knew that? Because I'm lying, because you're a liar.
Every time you speak, you're lying because you don't know the future, and what you said might not be true.
Yeah. So it's best not to make promises.
To say, hey, look at that tree. You could be fucking lying.
Yeah, because
that tree may not exist.
By the time my eyes look over there with my eyes,
it still may be a hallucination.
You trying to show me things in my eyes with my eyes?
That aren't there.
Impossible things, improbable things, imposterable things?
I'm trying to open up your mind.
Can I live in there?
Everyone that is trying to open up your mind has an ulterior motive. No, that's too broad of a statement.
Yeah, that's very. I mean,
86% of people. That's what I'm going to throw out there.
Okay.
Most people that are talking about opening your mind, trying to expand your mind.
I think you're maybe looking more. I think you need to be more generous. I think we're looking at more of a 60-40
Do you
split.
say that shit? I'm not trying to fucking open your mind.
Of course I do. I'm a classic manipulator.
I mean, I would like you to be open-minded, but I'm not here to do that for you.
You do though.
I'm not trying to work
in your contrarian manner, in your devil's advocate manner.
Trying to bring up
yes,
the other
you
point
are.
and open up my yeah.
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
way.
like you actively do it.
I'm trying to see the other side of everything. You know, I would like you to have a fair perspective if you're in front of me, if you're going to present yourself to me.
Yeah. Okay. So if we were going to do devil's advocate, my side would be Hitler. Hitler was a not good dude. So if you were going to do that devil's advocate, what would you?
You said you were the devil's advocate.
No.
So by implying that, you already said something.
No,
You're
I didn't say I was
the devil's advocate.
No, I said if you're doing the devil's advocate.
Okay. I think you said if we're or I'm doing the devil's advocate. Still
Maybe
run it back.
Maybe I said royal. Maybe I said the royal we.
But let's see. Hitler's existence meant that someone worse and bigger didn't come around. Is that the the positive side of it?
We're gonna roll it back. We're gonna see.
Let's check that shit. Now we got it.
In your contrarian manner, in your devil's advocate. Huh?
Wait.
Actively do it.
I'm trying to see the other side of everything. You know, we're running.
That's coming up.
I'd like you to have a fair perspective if you're in front of me. It's weird. Never done this.
Okay, so if we were gonna do
if we were gonna
devil's
do.
advocate, my side would be. Yeah. Okay.
If we were gonna do
the devil's advocate,
my
okay.
side would be. You did
My side
explain
would-
it.
yeah.
But I heard. I thought you were explaining the devil's advocate position.
Yeah. Devil's advocate. Hitler was a bad dude.
You're like, yeah, what? Man, that's funny. Now, so we can run shit back now. That's
we can fact check each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how we grow as a society. Fucking fact check that shit.
Yeah, dude, pull it up right now.
Someone knows whether you're right or wrong.
It's Santa
And
Claus.
You're never right.
You're never right. Just
You've
remember
never
that
been
now.
right.
You've never been right. You're never going to be right. So just get used to the world.
The closest you can be to being right is getting lucky. It's a gamble.
You got some pod bombs?
When you say, I'm double them up. But that's the closest you can get.
What's the closest to Bailey's you can get without getting your eyes wet?
A watercolor drawing? It was a weird. It's a hard question. It's not said very clearly. This is close. So it's a watercolor drawing. This is close as you can get.
I see you figured out my trick, Batman.
The Batman, bitch. If you don't say
figured
the,
out my
like,
trick, the Batman.
the Beatles, the Batman, you know, I'm trying to go with the thing here.
Yeah, I feel like we can spoil it now. I don't know if Dominic's still in here.
matter.
But yeah, blow up seawalls. They blow up seawalls and seal off the city and flood it a little bit. And the Joker's in it for a
water.
second. Played by
And-
the dude from the Eternals.
I don't know the Eternals.
It's like Marvel's Justice League, kind of like Immortal
Really?
Justice League.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, like if you want to care about the Marvel stuff, you should watch it because they're probably going to reference stuff in that movie
No,
for a while.
that's why I don't
But it's
get that
not.
heavy.
It's not that good. It's not very good at all.
Yeah.
But it was nice to watch it though, because like I just cracked out. Like when you gave me the Disney sign in, I just like cracked out
Dude,
for a couple
I know
days.
it's your shit, right?
Well, comic
it's got
book shit,
all
yeah.
those stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the universes are on there. All the nerd verses.
But I'm excited for what Moon Knight's gonna do. I really enjoy what it's doing.
Did you check out any of the Star Wars Disney stuff yet?
No, I haven't yet. I'm not
It's
interested.
a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm not super
But,
interested.
Again, it's like we're different people. For me, that was better than the last few movies that they put out. The series.
Oh,
Both
it
of
probably
them.
is. I'm not too into Boba Fett because I've just heard some
I got
stuff.
into The Mandalorian, and Boba Fett was good, but you have to watch the entirety of The Mandalorian for you to care about the character, because it's like kind of carrying over.
Well, no, I would like to watch The Mandalorian just because I think it's amazing how they shot it. They shot it on those new screens, like where it's like it can look perfectly like a surrounding. So it's like these giant LCD screens as a sound stage, and like the camera works with it with the aspect
is it
ratio
like a 3D
and the depth.
Yeah, like a 3D kind of rendering.
What are they calling it?
It was wait, it was the cameras or
Mandalorian soundstage. So it's the virtual production.
There's some pictures of some of the sets.
Stagecraft. Stagecraft is an on-set virtual production visual effects technology composed of a video wall designed by Industrial Light and Magic. So let's
Video wall. What does that
Yeah.
mean? What are we looking at here? Soundstage, video wall.
Okay, so this stuff is
So
pretty wicked.
it's a virtual set.
Yeah.
So they're not using green screens. They're using
it's like literal. No, he's on a stage right now,
And it looks
surrounded
like
by
that, pretty
screens.
much.
It does look like that.
While filming this scene from Disney's The Mandalorian, the actors could see their surroundings, but the surroundings
That does
weren't actually
play
there.
better, right? If they're
All
not
of
surrounded
this
in green.
It's just LED screens displaying backgrounds pre-made
Yeah.
in a video game engine.
The ground though didn't
Compare
have
that with
sand
this
on it,
fight scene
right?
From Avengers.
Say what?
The ground where it like met the
Yeah.
screen where it has sand and stuff that he's walking in. Is that
Yeah.
a practical thing too?
We have to understand just how they work. Mandalorian showrunner Jon Favreau revolutionized virtual production and
looks
time
like a
frame.
creep, though.
Now, you may be thinking, actor
So
in
it's
the car
almost like
and
rear
behind them,
projection.
That problem is solved.
Yeah.
Artists can create a photorealistic 3D background that moves strictly with the camera's field of view, known as the frustum. So if the camera swings around and changes angles, the background shifts in precisely the same way. This allows
That's our
motion
trouble
tracked
with doing
cameras to
green screen
execute
close-ups.
Yep. Yep.
Traditional cinematography techniques within the virtual set, achieving cinematic movements like the parallax
Wilbur.
effect, where an object in the foreground moves at a different speed than the background, amplifies the illusion of filming at an actual location. Now that LED screens can move with the camera's eye, virtual sets can solve a bunch of
Okay, so they're connected to the cameras in the way
Yeah.
that they display. Oh
Yep,
my
yep,
god.
yep.
Fuck. That's cool as fuck. It does seem like you could get a little more into it. If, like, at least when you looked around, you kind of saw.
Well, yeah, it keeps you
where you're
from
supposed
being
to be.
lost in like the green void.
Yeah.
You know, it's like how are you
All those
supposed
Avenger
to?
movies, it's just all blue around, and there's like fake monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like hard to get into, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's got to be hard to like.
what if they
muster
put
it up?
actors into eventually have like glasses or something that can display
what their
full VR experience of the movie, so they can get sucked into it.
That's kind of how they did Avatar. So they did like previs and filming at the same time, basically. So what you're doing is you have the people in the ping pong ball suits, and like the cameraman has like an active monitor. So basically, think the iPad is on top of the camera, and what you're seeing
it's
rendering it actively as like rudimentary like rendering. But like you're seeing the digital shapes.
But the actors can't see that.
No,
right?
But you're talking about seeing fully rendered.
Maybe you're in the blue suit. Maybe even there, like putting the actor in the VR situation, so when they're fighting a dragon or like in a situation, they can feel more emotional and like their heart rate rises and they get actually afraid by some noise or like those suits that can like blow air on you and weird shit like that, electrocute you.
Yeah,
it could be like visibly affecting them, and the acting would be better if they felt like they were fighting a dragon or whatever, right? And so I think it's not about the production to me. I think it's about getting the good acting out of the ball suit guy.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point. But like then you have people that have like made their whole career off of it, like Andy Serkis, you know? Andy Serkis, the guy who played Alfred in the Batman.
Yeah.
He's the guy. He's Smeagol. He's fucking Gollum, and he's the King Kong, and he's Caesar in Planet of the Apes.
He's almost solely bodysuit actor.
Yeah, that's what he's been for the longest time.
So he's a physical actor.
Yep. And now he's getting into stuff where he's being himself.
But even if they did both, like if you did a full green screen ball suit with him in the VR fighting this crazy dragon, and then you redo it with him on the sound stage, with him facially reacting for you to place on the bodysuit.
Yeah.
Then you're going to get the best bodysuit acting and the best dramatic acting.
LCD or LED suit. So it's projecting the character onto you.
Yeah. But no,
and it's projecting onto other people.
The first filming needs to be him in the full suit. Under the green suit, it needs to be the glasses that can put him in VR so he can get the motions of the movements. And then he does the emotions of the facial movements.
Okay,
so the next layer is not the body. The body's done.
Body's
the next
dead.
layer is his face reacting to things, so they don't have to CGI it all, so they can just lay it on top, right? I feel like I don't know. I definitely don't know what I'm talking about, but it's a good idea, and I know that.
Like Deep Roy. Yeah, it's like Roy. It's a little bit like Roy. Like you're putting yourself in. Roy. He's taking Roy off the map. He doesn't have a social security card for Roy.
Yeah, that's a VR experience. That's a kind of, like neurological, full hallucination, out of body thing, though. VR is not there. That's the next level of VR, is where you're not moving at all and you feel your body, your avatar, right?
You're
That's the next
avataring.
level of it.
Yeah. You're sullying. Jake Sullying. Jake Sully.
Yeah.
That was the character's name.
Okay.
In Avatar.
Oh, is he the military guy?
Yeah, he's that military guy in Avatar.
Okay. Not a great movie, whatever. Didn't like it.
What do you...
I hate dudes that love Avatar, I'll tell you that.
Okay. I mean, I'm one of those dudes. You know that about me.
Wow.
I model my whole life after that. I'm always trying to fuck stuff. I'm always trying to like mind meld with shit with my hair.
That's pretty tight. Though.
Trying to mind fuck stuff with my hair. You know?
Yeah, you feel my dick fucking your mind right now?
Do you feel that? Who would you like to see? I know I asked you this earlier.
Anywhere.
No, who like what villain would you want to see in the next Batman? Like if they kept going, so if they kept going with this, like this grounded reality that they've got.
I love
like what
the Riddler
character?
and Penguins were good.
Right,
that's some good ones. I'm not a fan of like a Green Goblin, really.
That's Marvel. That's Spider-Man.
A Spider-Man?
Yeah.
He doesn't fuck Batman?
No, he don't
no,
fuck
they
Batman.
fuck over.
No,
Batman and Spider-Man has some collabs.
Right, but that's a very rare thing. It's very rare that Marvel and DC work together and stuff.
No, I never read comic books. So.
Dude, Mr. Freeze.
Who else we
Bring
got?
back like a new Mr. Freeze.
Freeze
Poison Ivy.
Freeze was from my that whole
Poison
that whole
Ivy,
movie.
Bane.
If they make again, though, I'm gonna be mad.
You could
Bane,
get
they tried to remake.
A new Scarecrow would be good.
Did they have a new Freeze in the one that they had the Ivy and the Bane?
No.
No.
What are you talking about?
They had a new Poison Ivy and a new Bane.
You talking about on Gotham? They had a poison ivy, and
I thought it was one of the movies. Was it in Gotham?
It was in Gotham. They had a poison ivy, and then they also had...
they had a movie with the new Bane. What was it?
The Dark Knight Rises.
Maybe.
But Poison Ivy wasn't in that.
Oh, it was just Bane.
Yeah.
They never brought back Freeze, though? Is that just I thought
it's kind of hard to do.
Villains were supposed to be like kind of coinciding in eras of the Batman, right?
Yeah. But you also got to think, too, like, if they're trying to go grounded, it's kind of hard to do the big sci-fi stuff where he's like a dude who has to wear
the freeze
gun and also has to stay at like a low temperature. You know, like that's kind of hard to bring in when you're trying to go like super realistic. But they should probably throw that out the window.
Yeah, the realism.
Well, because like I want to see them do that, but because then you're kind of going for like a Watchmen. Like you're kind of going for a Watchmen vibe then too, because that's the grounded kind of reality looking thing. But you still have the aliens. You still have like
Freeze's cave wouldn't be like the walls wouldn't be lined with crystals that you could see through.
No, it would just be fucking cold in there.
It's like concrete.
Yeah,
and he's got air vents that are just clearly pouring this freezing air over it. It would be something like that in realism.
Right.
So there would be a way to do it, but it wouldn't be as fun as Schwarzenegger.
No, it wouldn't.
Right?
But that's not what they're going for. They're going for gritty, dark, noir style detective.
Oh, you mean on the next one of this?
Well, that's what this series is. Pattinson said that he wants a Robin in it, but only if he's 13.
Yeah. Why?
Because
he was supposed to be a child.
Well, he's supposed to be a young kid that Bruce can actually like see as himself. You know what I mean? Because he's trying
to be his adopted kid,
basically,
adopted teenager.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, and I think that like homeboy that played
Batman and Robin,
he's like 25. He's like 37.
And see, even Batman, I remember being weird. I think we watched that one maybe on Flashback.
We did.
Where he brings what's the actress's name?
Uma Thurman?
No, in Batman and Robin.
Oh, it's fucking
where Robin's all sick on the
Alicia
bike.
Silverstone.
That is like the coolest Robin though, right?
But dude, did you know that it was up against him and Leonardo DiCaprio for that role, and test audiences thought that Leonardo DiCaprio, or no, they thought that Chris O'Donnell was better for Robin than
I'm with that.
Yeah.
He did a great job. No, I love that. You know I do.
Yeah.
But so it's like supposed to be his adopted kid, and he like has a love interest, but Batman's super like over the shoulder creepy about it.
Yeah, he is.
You know, and so the whole time it's
that
kind
whole
of this
movie's
like
pretty
he's
creepy.
big dicking his supposed to be son and girlfriend, basic.
But he's more like treating him like a shitty little brother, like he's being the shitty older brother.
Yeah,
basically how it is. But like, no, I want to see them. Like, I could see them doing it in the sense
more
of
mentor.
Like, yeah, like trying to deal with like being the parent that he didn't have. You know,
and not being about no power plays, no shit like that. You're trying to raise this kid to be the next vigilante.
But you also you don't know how to, because you didn't grow up with parents. You grew up with Alfred, who taught you how to fight. Again, like, didn't take you to therapy so you could not be a vigilante, and maybe you could do some real philanthropic work.
Real therapy work is done.
And so,
we all
like,
know this.
Totally helped groom you to be this fucking monster. But then now you're going to do it to a kid.
Like that.
He's raised by Alfred.
So he's the... So Alfred's the real upset one.
Alfred's the real villain.
He trained... Did he give him a sense of morality, though? Yes. You know, he's never... but is he the voice of reason? He's the one sending him out.
But, well, I mean, Alfred was a military man. Alfred was special operations.
Again, not a good look for, like, what you've done here. It seems like you've molded a young mind to be a...
killing machine.
An officer in your mental military.
Yep.
Never saw it like that.
And why have like such an affinity to one city? This is your city. This is my city. Gotham is my city.
Well, what's Alfred's story? I know he was a British
military
officer. He worked
officer.
for the dad.
He was the dad's like assistant, butler kind of thing. Also best friend.
And also knew some secrets and stuff, right?
Well, they were best friends.
Did he work with the company or just assistant?
I think I think he was just his butler. I think he was his best friend, confidant, butler.
Why wouldn't you make your best friend fucking CEO or something? Why would you keep him as a butler? That seems like some Charlie shit.
He probably sees himself less as a butler and more like a stepdad.
Well, no, I meant to his dad.
Oh, okay. Like, why not make him something bigger?
If they were
in the
really
company?
close, yeah. Or because he gave power. I think
maybe
he had
because
some power.
Maybe he was
in the
also
company,
kind of his
right?
bodyguard.
Didn't
maybe he
like,
also, since he was a
doesn't he have
military
some
dude,
say though in the company.
Maybe
when he
maybe
died,
he got
I feel like
cut.
that was in it that he left him with final say, kind of like a what is it called for a trust fund? An
executor.
Yeah. I felt like that was what he left him legally over Batman because he knew his son was a little bitch.
Yeah.
After I die, you're gonna be
whiny little bitch.
Well, he was a bitch before. It showed
Yeah,
him
you
as
can't
a kid,
you can't
it's
sit
like,
in this opera for a minute.
He's
You can't watch
so
this movie for a minute.
snooty.
You want to go through the back alley? That's what you want to do? Fucking fine.
God,
I bet
slap
you and
this
I bet
kid.
me and your mother are gonna fucking die in this alley right now. Watch.
I do wonder how far they're gonna go with it even mentioned some of that about his parents, with
The mom was in
misdeeds over there too.
The mom was in the mental asylum for a bit.
He brought up everything. Fucking Jesus over there brought up everything. He's like, you don't think that he was a good man, or you don't think he saved me for a reason? Basically,
Right.
like all threats, the nicest of threats, And I don't know what he was implying. He was implying his dad was fucking sketcho.
Dirty. Yeah.
And,
But then Alfred was like, no, never. Your dad didn't know.
Yeah. But you were in on it and got probably a conservatorship or something over me. It feels like Alfred might be in on some
He
shit.
did straight
Would you
take
be
a
down
bomb
with
to the
that?
face for him, though. He did straight take a bomb to the face.
Do you think he knew?
Well,
I
no,
don't know
because
if
he realized what it was and he tossed it.
Yeah, but he didn't know when he opened it. Or does he always check his packages? Because he's that diehard. He's got to save the Wayne kid.
Well, it is like his life's duty.
Yeah. But that sucks for Alfred.
He was
His
probably
life
fine
duty
with it.
to work for the Waynes. Why didn't he get a little piece of the pie?
Toby,
He's just a servant until he's 80.
You don't think that he is well taken care of?
He's not on an island with his own servants.
That motherfucker gets to do what
Why
he
didn't they
wants.
hire new help?
He gets to do what he
let him
wants.
retire.
Alfred does what he wants.
He wants to be there.
Alfred does what he
doubt
wants.
it.
He always does what he wants. Alfred did not get the short end of the stick.
With the dad, maybe.
Think
With
about
the
how long.
kid,
Okay, but then you got to think
so
too.
with-
Batman was gone for years. Batman dipped out for years to go train with the League of Shadows, their League of Assassins, or whatever it is. So he dipped out to go learn how to be a
during
ninja.
those years, he was Hugh Hefner.
He was just hanging out, my dude, spending money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the kid didn't care. Once he died, he probably did live well. And he probably can do whatever he wants because the kid loves him. He raised him.
You don't think that
But
he's
the dad,
getting money?
The dad, no. The dad was, I feel like, again, I don't know about their
The
relationship.
dad was a doctor, Dr. Thomas Wayne.
Just a doctor?
Yeah, he was a doctor. But the Wayne fortune is massive. The Wayne fortune's old money.
Yeah. Oh, even before his father?
Yeah,
Wow.
the Wayne fortune is old.
Is it kind of a Halliburton hands in everything? Because it always implies they own these tech businesses.
Well,
and all
see,
that.
yeah,
And,
so
that's where he got
Wayne
access
Tech,
to a lot.
Wayne Enterprises, all that shit. Yeah, so that's all in
So it's
there.
basically
but then you start
Halliburton
getting into
own everything.
the old money of Gotham City. This is nerd shit, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm down now,
so,
though.
so you've got the Arkhams and you've got the Waynes. So the Arkhams, the Elliots, they opened up Arkham Asylum. So there's those big families, and there's a bunch of other big families that have been with Gotham since the beginning, and they all work for this big kind of Illuminati thing called the Court of Owls.
Wow.
So
See, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so the Court of Owls might be what they're moving into in the next movie
Why is
of
he
this.
Is he a bat? They don't fight owls. It should have made sense.
Well, no, the Court of Owls because they're always watching and they're nocturnal.
Well, then they
and-
should have picked what kills an owl? An eagle?
Well, that and they're wise. They're old.
Yeah,
They're
the
ancient
knowledge.
Yeah.
And also,
Ancient
Illuminati
knowledge.
loves owls.
Secret
That's like their main
elders.
shit.
Yeah.
Why is the Illuminati obsessed with owls? There's an owl that lives in my backyard, bro. I don't know of anyone that's ever said that before. It lives in that tree, and it's loud. and it freaks out my dogs. Ooh. It's always going off at night. And there's a lot of bats in this area too, because it's heavily high trees, and they love to just go into the houses.
Bro, are you Batman, bro?
I'm bigger than Batman.
Yeah.
No, I want to catch a bat with my bare hands, like flying through the air. Because sometimes if I'm out there long enough,
Catch
they'll
a
be
bear
like,
bat.
They're probably like
30
they might be
feet
5 feet above me. And now that I think of it, in my head, like they look
They're
like
right
coming
there.
right. Like I feel like I can snatch them.
But no, they're like 15 feet in the air.
Yeah, they're pretty high up there because they go amongst the tall trees.
Amongst the trees.
But I see them, and I see their little shadows come real close to my face. I feel like.
But they did show the new Joker. So the new Joker is in the Batman. So like, and they're gonna do that. So they're doing a thing with him.
I'm done with Joker. I don't want to see him in a movie.
But see,
anymore.
I feel like the director Matt Reeves is okay with that because he's like, I don't even know if we're gonna go back to the Joker. He's like, I just want people to know that he's there.
Yeah,
like he's in this universe. They've already had a dealing. Like he's a character.
We can come back around to it.
Yeah.
I hope that he's not the main character.
Well, they've
just
got him like
tired of
horribly deformed. Like he's supposed to have been born with a deformity. This version of the Joker.
I love all these weird backstories because this is the part I actually do like about Batman is the
rich history.
Yeah, and the dark realism of the city, even built into the stories. Like it's this corrupt system, and like I do like the vibe.
And it ends up
Batman
he's got
writings,
like
but I don't like the Batman. I don't like the character Batman.
Oh.
Like I enjoy the stories and the lore, but I still don't know. He has to win me over. He hasn't won me over.
Battinson
He doesn't deserve you.
Yeah.
You don't. No,
Yeah,
that's when a real Batman fan goes, he doesn't owe you shit.
Yeah.
The Batman is vengeance.
Yeah, he is vengeance. He is the knight. He is Batman, the Dark Knight.
So shut your trap. This is the new lore. And that's it.
And that's it. And that's the end of it.
Yeah. I do like speaking on these fictional deep stories like this, because this one has no end. And it seems like you can learn a lot. It's kind of like the Bible, right? It's like Batman is the Bible. Well, if you know how to learn lessons, you can learn lessons.
You know how to
literally
learn?
Walking outside, you can stare at a tree and read the whole Bible.
You can
and get all the good things.
Did you know that
and the
trees
bad
are paper?
things.
Do you know that trees is just
You
a
can
bunch
chop
of paper?
that up and make the Bible.
Bible's in there. It's all in there.
The Bible's in the math in the tree, and you can stare at it long enough and figure out everything you need to know.
You can write the Bible from the leaves in a tree.
Yes. Well,
I really
don't.
enjoyed how every time that Batman would approach in a scene, he came out of the shadows and slow.
Of course.
I like that you heard his
Slow
footsteps
reveal.
before you saw him. Know that he's like.
Didn't they even comment on that at one point and saying like so dramatic or like I feel like they had a point in the movie to where they commented on him like because when he was looking, where are you? Where are you? And he's like so dramatic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just enjoyed it because it's him taking his time because he's letting them know that there's no
way
getting away.
out. That's
he's
what
coming.
Fucking tormentors do. Yeah,
That's what he wants to do.
Torment.
That's the whole point because most of his
power comes
is
from,
intimidation.
He's not an alien.
He's not an alien, and he's not super strong. He not
can
super
die.
buff.
He's not
can
immortal.
die. If you shoot him right around here,
So intimidation,
he's done.
again. Yeah, it's the mind game. It's the head game, is what they call it in basketball. But it also
that's what he's talking about at the very beginning of the movie. He's talking about how the signal intimidates people.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So that does enough sometimes to let them know. You see that, and then you hear the footsteps and then see the shadow.
It's like
you're gonna drop whatever you do.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I liked about it is those heavy.
He doesn't have
footsteps.
to do as much.
Right.
I think if I look at it like that, we see the few times that he had to intervene.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see it as maybe it worked most of the time, just the intimidation, it's a good thing on the city. But if all we're seeing is every time, then it doesn't seem pure. And so it's just a weird point to bring up, right? I wouldn't say the Batman is moral.
I want to see fucking the Tinkerer or Calendar Man or fucking a new scarecrow.
I don't know the
Tinkerer.
Again, I want to say Tinkler.
The Tinkerer.
What'd you say next after that? Not the Scarecrow, but the
Calendar Man.
Calendar Man?
Yeah.
Don't even fuck with me on that. Pull that bitch up. Is there's an old drawing of Calendar Man, I'm sure, then, if it's in the lore.
What do you mean?
He's like is this?
What do you mean? He's a villain.
What do you mean?
He's a villain. He's like a villain in the movies. Calendar Man is a
you know how stupid I am, bro? I imagine with a calendar head.
Super villain in American comics, posts like DC Comics, as an enemy of the superhero Batman, belonging to the collective of adversaries that make up Batman's rogues gallery. Calendar Man is known for committing crimes that correspond with holidays and significant days.
So he is the ley lines of the universe.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of just fulfilling his prophecy. All those Destiny believers out there.
So he was in the last
him,
The Suicide Squad for a second, played by James Gunn's brother.
I imagined him as, you remember the Calendar Don't Man. Hug Me, I'm Scared calendar
guy? So it's just an anthropomorphic calendar. So he would like show up. Sometimes he would look like that.
Calendar Man, so he's like, he likes numbers, bro. He likes dates.
Then they redid him.
Did he used to be a history teacher? That would have been the perfect thing, because they love dates. Or maybe, maybe they could be Indian. Indian people love dates.
Oh, this guy went all in.
Yeah, Arkham. You get it, bro. You get life. If you're having fun. Oh, that one on the. Did you ever look at the far left on that?
This one.
Yeah, that's a cool rendering.
What was the other?
What's
one
he got over his head? All of the calendars.
It's the months tattooed on his head.
Kind of lame, but it's all right. I have to know more about Calendar Man here. He looks fancy.
I need to learn about the old Calendar Man.
What other ones that I would know that are some slight deep cuts? Like what we got? I don't know any of this shit.
All right, so you've got the Penguin.
Wait,
you got
pull up a list. I need to see.
Okay.
Deadshot, Falcone.
Oh my god,
I fuck with Falcone and the Penguin though. I like the mob shot.
All right, so you got the old Deadshot. You got like Carmine name. Falcone.
Yeah, he fucks.
Got Killer Croc.
Ooh, have a Croc come? Did they do that?
He was in Suicide Squad. Yeah. You got Black Mask. They did him in the Harley Quinn movie.
He's the byproduct of self-absorbed wealthy parents who care more about the. This is
Bruce Wayne. His parents didn't die.
See that would be interesting to have the full backstories, and they clash, and they're like, same. But then they have to fight to the death
because different. For their same but different.
Yeah.
You got Hush.
Okay. Oh, is that a mummy thing?
Well, he just wraps his face, but he ends up being Thomas Elliot, who is the son or like the heir to the Arkham stuff. You got Clayface. Clayface would be awesome to see.
Okay, so
he
that's
can
a person,
be anyone.
shape-shifting villain. So he's made of clay. Oh, he's a Ditto. He's a Pokemon Ditto.
Basically, yeah. He was an actor. Because did you watch the Harley Quinn cartoon on HBO Max? You should check it out.
I didn't check that out.
Poison Ivy.
Classic.
The Penguin.
Yeah.
Deathstroke. He's more of a Teen Titans guy.
Okay. Yeah, he looks like he's Deadpool.
He's who Deadpool is based off of.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And Freeze would be tight if they brought it back. Oh, with a chamber around his head, so he didn't have to have the whole place in ice.
That was like what he had.
See, they could do that.
Yeah. Scarecrow. He always hits people with fear toxins, so he gets people high as fuck and then scares the shit out of them.
Fear toxins?
Yeah.
Wow. I'd fuck with
Hugo Strange.
A doctor.
Yeah. Talia al Ghul. That's who the bad chick was.
Mentally and emotionally. She destroys the Batman.
That's the mother of Damian Wayne, who ends up who's Robin now. Damon Wayans. The Bond. The Riddler.
Yeah, see, the Riddler could have been so like they took a wild stab that was way different, and I did like it, but
he may get another costume. You know what I mean? He may get a suit.
Advance.
Yeah.
Oh, so
he may get
that
a
could
suit
be
and a cane.
This is all their first.
Well, it was his
their
first. It's Batman's
weeks
second year, and he's got his suit.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe the Riddler's still in the transitive properties of time.
Harley Quinn's not really a villain. Two-Face.
Did they bring Two-Face back again in one of those Dark Knights? I feel like they did.
Yeah, in The Dark Knight.
Okay. Yeah, see.
The Court of Owls.
Now, see, this needs to be the whole movie.
Yeah.
The whole Illuminati
The members
shit.
of the Court of Owls are the newest Batman villains, and they rank as some of the most powerful and deadly. This group has run Gotham City from behind the scenes for over a century. They appeared for the first time in DC's New 52, and Scott Snyder created them as the ultimate bad guys. These are millionaires and billionaires who created an underground club that pulled strings and affected both heroes and villains and helped corrupt Gotham City.
Doesn't it kind of tie a lot of loose ends together, though, in the stories? Because they can't, even if they catch the bad guy, there's always some bigger guy.
Yeah.
There's always this implied. It's the whole, like, even
then,
in that one, it's the whole system.
But it's these guys.
The whole things are fucked. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, it always implies that there's someone you haven't found.
Right.
Even from the original writing. So I actually like the Court of Owls. I think that should be the focus.
Right.
They should, find this whole culty thing in Batman. Like,
Yeah. You got Ra's al Ghul.
Okay, I don't know him.
He's an immortal, basically. He's got the Lazarus pit.
Now, how are there immortals in the Batman universe? Like,
because it's the DC universe. There's superheroes. There's motherfucking aliens. There's magic. There's
aliens, magic. Okay, solved.
Yeah, got it. You got the Joker, and that was it.
Okay. Well, I think we should lean into the Court of Owls. I think we should get into some sacrificing Illuminati. Batman comes in.
Well, you
starts
must
whipping some shit around.
You absolutely must.
And he has to fight the devil. Just let Batman fight
the devil. Just let him fight the devil.
The Christian devil.
The Christian, God-fearing devil. Do you understand?
If it's not that, then what is Gotham doing? What is it building to?
Gotham,
goddamn.
goddamn.
Who's running the Court of Owls? Is it lizards? Is it the devil? Is it ancient spirits?
Is it lizard devil, ancient spirits? Is it
all of them
angels
above? Yeah. Is he?
Be not afraid.
Is it all of us? Are we keeping this alive?
We are.
Are we feeding the monster?
Yep.
That bites us. Not biting the hand that feeds, but feeding the monster that bites.
And we're going to leave
This
you guys
is a new
on that.
shirt.
Yeah.
Go to Real Bird Apparel. This will be up soon. I like that one.
Yeah.
Feeding the monster that bites.
Feed the monster that bites.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
We out here. And we out here.
And we outro. And we bowtro. And we love you. The Batman was a pretty good movie. Johnny Depp went crazy. Amber Heard shit the bed.
Shit.
Amber Heard shit the bed.
Open hand slap, ain't I?
She hit that little man. Johnny Depp's a little man. He's just a little sassy boy.
Little sassy boy.
Slamming fucking cabinets.
I'm mad. I'm a child. Never grew up.
Went wild.
Went wild on a Sunday. Too many wine bottles. What's that, 100 grand piss on it?
Wild wine bottles. Wild wine bottles. Wow. Chicky wow. Chicky wow wine bottles. We love you. Go join the Patreon. Link in the description. Give us money. We love you.
I'm gonna show you shit. New shit.
Take a look at my shit. All of this shit. All the shit around your head right now.
Guns, money, bitches.
Hoes.
Bitches and hoes.